Okay, pellets coming through. Trying to get rid of these lemons, dispel them away with lemonade.
Be gone.
Metal Blade coming in to disrupt those explosions. And it's
What's
just the
that doing
zoning
there?
game. We're playing
How's it going,
Pog,
everybody?
back and forth.
Yeah, back and forth. And this is going to be a long fight ahead.
Man.
So that we're talking about. This is top 96.
What is today?
Loser side.
Today is the
So,
28th, 9th? Yeah, it's the 29th.
falling on the winner's side already. So this is
I think it was right all along.
right now doesn't look like his opponent. MPG
We are gonna be doing.
letting up
Today is a perfect day for us to look at the CEO watch party. So,
Unfortunately, doesn't have, like, an option
so yeah, I'm
to
taking a
punish
little
that
break
very
from
distance that the down tilt would
from
take
Smash
that,
for a
but
bit.
fully charged F smash almost connecting.
Oh my gosh!
Okay.
Did he jump?
Took him. Man, just got took like 2 tornadoes, and he's like, and that was like a bad DI from
Okay, double
from
dagger.
MV for MPG or something. Oh no, it's Apollo Kage. Yeah, Apollo Kage.
Just watch me. Okay, catching the frame trap there. MPG recognizing what Apollo Kage wanted to do in the air.
MPG's locked in, bro.
It
Look
really
at the
is.
player cam. My man is locked in. I am in the
Ooh.
game.
Okay. Hyped himself up a little bit. They up tilt once again.
By the way, I
Two for
think
two on
they're
that
gonna
move
start
for this game so far.
they're
Dropping
going.
the grenade
I
onto
think they're
Sam,
going to
but
start
C4 does so much. Down
the
air
next
from
set
MPG
of top
connecting.
20,
Air
top
dodging
96
up.
very
Pass to
soon.
F-smash from MPG, setting up the
'Cause-
grenades. Apollo Kage throwing out everything, but once again that grenade not working out for himself.
Cause this
Said I had enough
this set is almost about to be over.
Sure.
MPG
This-
racking up damage.
This
Doesn't
half
have
set
metal
of the
blade
bracket is
confirmed,
almost about to be
but
over.
I think MPG's just content playing the zoning game, waiting for Apollo Kage to mess up.
They've already
rather than
done
trying to go
pool,
for the
so-
kill over aggress.
This is a can't wait.
Waiting for his
This is a can't
opportunity.
miss
MPG looking for a
opportunity.
back air, but there's a punish, and actually sets
Oh.
up a grenade with the
Yeah,
jab one.
uh-huh.
Beautiful stuff from Apollo Kage.
But
Okay.
need a bit more than that, man. Good damage, but
Oh
that's
no.
it.
Oh, that's so unfortunate.
Apollo Kage not quite spaced well enough, and MPG.
Oh,
taking
no.
game one. Man,
If
I didn't
if
realize
Apollo,
he,
I mean,
taking off the
that would have, dude, that would have been
what happened, Luffy?
no, he's
He-
locked in. You know, Luffy
he
always
would've-
takes off his hat when he's
he
got a
would've-
fight worthy
he
of
would've
pride.
just
Got the ultimate string, dude. It's actually always on him.
he must have misinput that one.
The
He
ultimate
must have
string.
misinput.
That's true.
I mean, that kid was really
MP
cooking.
is the choice here for MPG, or Apollo Kage rather,
Yeah.
since he was on the losing end of that game one. Can't imagine this is too bad of a stage for MPG though. Mega Man, pretty effective character on most stages, I would say. So far, MPG has been making solid work of this snake thus far. Apollo Kage is going to have to make some adjustments for sure. MPG just playing the keep away game once again, zoning, catching the grenades, throwing them right back. Metal Blade up B, all sorts of avoidant behavior for MPG, not wanting to interact with this snake. Stuck on the ledge though, maybe Apollo Kage's chance, gets out with the leaf shield. That C4 sitting right in the center. Just back and forth. Such an interesting matchup. Forward smash comes through, grenade connection. Forward smash once again, the air dodge up from Apollo Kage, smart to avoid that forward smash, and MPG can't get there in time. Bouncing on that up B, just avoiding, but still small percent lead for MPG here despite everything.
Yeah.
Okay, Metal Blade combo.
Gotta fix that.
Ooh.
Oh man, that was so close. I was so close.
Can't be jumping. Okay, shielding the forward smash, shielding the pellets. Apollo Kage's defense is keeping him alive right now. Finds that back air and bit of a grenade connection. but
Almost.
there we go.
Oh,
Forward
nice,
smash is gonna be enough.
nice. Very good forward there.
Flying around with that leaf shield.
Yep, and he's gone.
Yep.
Or
Bounce
is
around.
it?
He kind of has a similar game plan to
Was
Snake.
it a side B? I
Just
think
takes
it might be a
these
side B.
sides.
Yeah. But I mean, he could do it more quickly, right? In those kind of scenarios.
Yep.
He just has better tools to do.
Oh.
No.
Oh,
Okay.
oh, all right.
That Paul Kage got so lucky there.
Mhm.
Not going to see the correct punish there from MPG, but I love that he's not letting that deter him. Still getting a decent amount of damage. Gonna make it back to the stage okay. Ledge trap, let's see. Good forward throw, yeah.
Nice forward.
Do all of
That's gotta be
Snake's
enough.
Throws just kill. Like we've seen back throw kill today. We've seen down throw
Yeah.
kill today. We've seen forward throw kill today. Goodness me, he is a strong man.
He's definitely a strong man. Yo, he's a legendary soldier, man. Don't ever forget it.
The super soldier,
Absolutely.
manufactured.
He is-
He's kind of like the Captain America.
Dog, he is.
Hideo Kojima game.
Hey,
Oh my gosh.
Snake like this. All right,
Return to sender.
I ain't Cap.
This guy doesn't like Cap, I guess.
I love Cap, but he ain't Snake, baby.
That's true. Okay. Ooh. Knocked up by the up air. The C4 not going to find its mark, but relatively even here. The metal blade into the back air
Nice,
from
nice,
MPG,
nice.
confirming that kill. And MPG still playing very, very well. Making
Does
it
that
difficult
mean?
for Apollo.
Hold on.
Damage here already.
Hold on. Is it just me, or are we gonna see an upset factor right here?
Still swinging.
Yep.
Cause
Finally gets the dash attack in. Obviously, got one of the best zone breakers in the game.
AK is like struggling for this in this matchup.
Has, like, no hurt boxes at the top, right?
Yeah,
So
it's got
like,
invincibility in the hands.
Yeah, man. So it's really incredible stuff for half his body.
Oh, hold up.
For that.
I think he's locking in. I think he's locking in.
Yeah.
FD, man. It's just hard.
Yeah, about to mention that it's hard to see with that ground being as gray as it is.
Yeah.
Blends right in sometimes, but got to keep track of it. Where is it, chat? Where is it right now? There it is. Snake answered my question.
And he was
Said
about to
there.
set his own trap there.
Thanks, Snake.
Thank you, Snake. Appreciate
See,
that.
Cap wouldn't have done that.
Yeah. What do you have? I don't think Cap would use C4 now that I think about it.
That's right. Shout out to Snake, baby. Snake 2024.
Snake got some explosives. When Snake joined the MCU,
Oh, man.
I think he'd do pretty well.
Nah.
He said, nah.
Now we're just lying to ourselves.
Oh
Unless
boy.
it was like Twin Snake Snake. Like, shout out to Twin Snake Snake.
That charge shot did not reach.
Okay. MPG still cooking stuff.
Yeah.
Still cooking this Snake up a little bit. Snake for dinner, I guess. Finding these metal
Oh,
blades.
very good parry.
Apollo Kage still in this. Still doing their darndest, but MPG's game to lose currently with the way the percentages are.
Oh.
Watch out. The up airs are coming.
Yeah, I think Fair and stuff will kill now, too.
Look out!
Here. All he needs is a swing with Fair. Back air.
Yep. Any connection
Yeah.
at this point. Any strong hit. Almost confirming the back air, but watch out for the C4. Don't want to forget where it is.
Uh-huh.
Yep, not running into it that time. MPG trying to find a back air. and
Oh!
Way too eager.
Almost
Damn, my man.
connected
Oh man!
But he just frame one, looked in the eyes. So what you want, man? What's good?
You want to go back?
You want to run the back right now?
You want to run
Like-
back right now?
I'll be heated.
I think what AK really needed is a reverse 3-0, so that way he can take, so that way he can be able to advance to top 24.
Okay.
I would be upset.
Yep. Definitely can't get
If
upset.
this is
playing against
going to be
Mega
the
Man, 'cause more
this
tips you
this is
get,
going to be
easier
the
it is
upset
for him to get in
factor.
your head.
Yeah.
Continue to
Apollo Kage is going to be out of the tournament.
projectiles, man.
Don't ever get farmed like that, man. All right, let's get it. Going into game 3, Apollo Kage versus MPG on a vicious tear right now. This match is looking extremely rough.
Yep.
I do love seeing a bit more zone breakers here from Apollo Kage. Also, you got the quality tunes on it right now. Shout out to Fire Emblem, man.
Excellent game. This is a losers top 16 qualifier, I believe, as well. So if Apollo Kage loses this game, he is out at 17th,
Yeah, he's gone, man.
which is pretty crazy to think about. MPG making a run for himself, though, trying to seal their ticket into top 16. Making a case, certainly,
Yeah.
against Apollo Kage. Crash Bomb on the ledge cover. Not being right through and throwing
that
that metal
back
blade back.
throw.
where he-
Wow.
That back throw was kind of
Yeah, he said yeet.
Yeah. So watch this.
Nice,
throws that
nice.
backwards.
Yeah, that mixtape.
I do
Close.
like
My
the,
loop.
I do like the animation that
Yeah.
he does.
It's clean.
Okay, dash stacking through Apollo Kage, taking that first stock, I believe, for the first time so far in the set.
Yeah.
And that's a good look for Snake. Ooh, the air
Wow,
dodge,
I
caught by
like
the
that.
down tilt. Ooh,
Dude,
the forward
that
air.
was actually such a
Ooh.
godlike edge guard, man. I love him putting out that down tilt so he can cover the air dodge and immediately goes down there with a fair. And just like that, we are back in the driver's seat, man.
Yep. MPG returning once again.
Hold up.
Finding that back air. Have that Metal Blade once
Num
again.
Cluck.
Throwing it and then blowing up the grenade. Playing against Apollo Kage here. These grenades have been less of a factor, I feel like, in this matchup.
Oh, 1000%, right? And that's kind of what we alluded to earlier, right? With the breadth of their projectiles that are able to really just blow through these grenades. So a lot of it is going to be like, okay, where's the CQC at, Apollo Kage, right? How are you going to pressure in that way and then set up from there? And so far, he has not really been able to find a reliable answer outside of dash attack, which he's still been using relatively sparingly.
Oh.
Okay, MPG
man,
waiting.
The drift, yeah.
Yeah, he was just falling. He was tumbling
He's
down.
hunting, bro.
Yeah.
Yep, again, blowing up the grenades.
C4.
Oh my gosh, that shot so close.
Oh, nice.
Apollo Kage kind of needs to apply some pressure.
Oh, the movement from MPG.
Ay.
Hit on the C4, so brave.
It's just insane. My boy just be walking through. He's just like, yeah, oh, you have up tilt? That's cool.
Oh.
Does not care. I'm still flying in these skies.
That Nair almost connected for Apollo Kage. Once again, the grenade not working in his favor. Metal Blade set up on the platform, looking for the up air.
Oh my gosh.
I want to believe.
I think.
I want to believe at the
Come
same
on,
time,
come on, Apollo. You got this.
MPG is playing absolutely phenomenal.
Oh, that's
You got this, bro.
damage. Don't give away that jump, and more up airs coming through. C4 not in the most optimal positions in this current moment, and MPG
Was he about to go for a back air?
air?
Oh, nice.
Still not enough, somehow.
Man,
Still was
stayed
close.
In the driver's seat.
Yep, stay driving.
Yep. Apollo Kage's like, come
There
on,
we
man.
go.
Can I
Nice
just get
dash.
in? Nah,
Very good dash.
Get in the back.
Get in the back.
Get in the back.
Passenger princess.
I'm doing this.
Okay. Forward throw from MPG. Look at that.
Oh no!
Going to do it. MPG will move on in loser side, top 16, defeating Apollo Kage in what I imagine to be a fairly large upset.
This was the dude.
What the heck was that?
Dude.
MPG,
MPG.
don't sleep.
Never sleeping, man.
You are not safe.
My
Dude.
boy said data collected. That's crazy.
I-
really phenomenal stuff.
that is what-
from MPG, man. What a
Dude,
phenomenal
last year Apollo Kage went
I love
to top 8, but
the fact
this
that
year?
even at high percents, he's like, you know what?
Dude.
No, I'm in a spot here, even though this is
Oh my gosh, I was like
with
shocked.
Snake up tilt on deck, right? This the bobbing and weaving.
I am totally shocked to the core that MPG just take care of Apollo Kage. 3-0. 3 games to 0.
For Snake to really start to pull grenades, but always just outside
My
of those
goodness,
ranges.
I wasn't even shocked that much, but I was like,
CQC, so, dude,
I was almost
hats off
surprised.
to MPG, man.
Honestly.
that is a way to play that matchup.
Yep.
That looked rough.
Yep. Excellent way to play the matchup from MPG.
Man.
Beautiful coverage, beautiful dismantling of Apollo Kage's game plan.
Absolutely
And just
dismantled.
always in control, always in the driver's seat. But with that, we'll be taking a short break, and we'll get back to more top 96 and soon to be top 16 here at CEO 2024. Don't go anywhere.
Oh boy. Ads! No ads, please! No ads! I hate ads, you know? Terrifying. Anyways. Just gonna look at the... Man, I was gonna look at the rest of the, I was gonna look at the rest of the top 96, but I was like a little... I think I might be a little late. Yeah, I might be a little late. There... That matchup was crazy. And I think that has to be the upset factor. Let me check the bracket for a bit. Let me check the bracket. Because I guess they've updated it like moments ago. Okay, so today is round 2 of CEO. Round. Here we go. Man, taking a look at the bracket right now. Dude. It's gonna be updated very soon, but still, MPG just took out Apollo Kage big time. The buzz is still moving on. Kobe's moving on as well. Ash is like doing a good job actually. I mean, I've seen his gameplay. I've seen how he's played as me. I've seen his like me brawler. I mean, and it's like completely solid. He's one of the dude. I'm gonna say this right here. Ash 9 has to be one of the best me brawlers ever. I mean, no hiccups on him or anything. But here's the thing: he is in losers bracket, so he's gonna be in top 16. It doesn't even matter if he's if it's a win or loss situation. You know what I'm saying? For in the loser side, we've already know MPG already qualified, and I think SolarArts already qualified for the top 16 as well. Which is almost about to be like top 24. So as soon as the next round ends, I think that as soon as the next round ends, they're gonna begin top 16. So I'm guessing another round of pools are gonna start very momentarily. It's gonna be around. So they're gonna be doing it for H and H1 and H3. That's the one. Two of them to be exact. One of them is gonna be qualifying. One of them is gonna be doing winners for both H1 and H3. The others are gonna be doing a qualifier for top 16 up next. So that's gonna be that's going to be crazy. That's going to be crazy. All right, let me.
Pre-order the Ultimate Collector's Edition.
Man, I don't know how long they're gonna. I don't know how long they're gonna be putting up more ads. I wanted to see more of the action. Oh, there we go. I think they're done. They're definitely done. Oh boy, that's way too. That's way too far. That's way too far. Oh my gosh. I should have kept it a little bit clean.
Introducing Jersey Mike's new salsa
Uh-oh.
verde chicken.
More ads. Did they... They haven't even updated it yet. It's gonna take a while. It's going to take a while. Wonder what... I wonder what they're gonna be doing for the for the remainder of the bracket, because and this one hasn't even updated yet. Should I refresh it? Guess. Dang. Same result. Ah. Dang it. I think they're gonna do this. I think they're gonna do the rest of the I think they're gonna be doing the rest of Super Smash Bros. Of Top 8 for like Championship Sunday on the CEO channel. So whenever it's gonna be like on, we might be able to check it out. All right. It's about to start. Let's go.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to CEO Daytona 2024 day number 2. It's Rod, it's my man Last, and we about to check out some of the Smash Ultimate singles action this time. Last time they tuned in, earlier yesterday we were doing doubles, but this is what people are here for, bro.
Absolutely, absolutely. This is the main event, the thing that everybody wants to see. Their favorite players duking it out for a spot in that arena tomorrow morning.
That's right. That's right. Of course, a lot of bragging rights on the line. Of course, a lot of money as always. I mean, that is just a
Tomorrow.
Japan CEO classic.
Aw,
They know
man.
what to do. Get down here and
Tomorrow
get you want
morning,
that championship Sunday
I'm gonna-
spot, you got to fight through the hardest.
Dog, I'm
and my personal
I
opinion,
got-
the hardest
I'm
part
gonna-
of the bracket,
I'm gonna-
which is
I'm
probably
gonna
like
be
middle
hard-
of the day, Saturday.
dude.
Oh, yeah.
Sunday, there's a lot of data on those players.
If I would've-
we know what to expect.
If I would have known better, I would have.
Historically,
I would have.
that's where a player can come
I
in
would have
and
looked
throw you
at
for a loop.
And Sunday is
CEO
also when you
CEO
have
in the
that extra
morning, but I.
time between players where you can take a look at all that
But I have
data,
church in the morning.
take some time to formulate
Dang
those
it.
game plans, whereas
Right.
like today it's match after match
That's gonna
after
be-
match
that's
after
gonna be a
match,
problem
where
for
you
me.
have downtime to run to the rest
Very
of the, let
complicated
alone try and
problem for
formulate
me.
a brand new game plan for whoever you've got coming up.
Hey, the
next.
show must go on.
And speaking of who we've got coming up next,
We don't want
looks like
to
our first set sitting
we don't want to
down
be
right now.
like
That is not what it says
completely,
on our teleprompter. That is Cola
you know,
facing off against Arsenic.
Nice.
Up on our stage. So this is gonna be a little bit of Roy Joker.
It's gonna be a great one, man.
sad and all.
I didn't want to tell Cola this, but we were actually on the same flight though. Yeah, but I was lurking in the back.
Hey.
You know, he just has like he has that here. That's Cola. That's
Excuse me.
Cola. And then I heard the voice.
The former
talking
champ.
to the lady sitting next to him.
Excuse me.
And I was
Of
just lurking.
CEO.
Man, I know that ain't who I
Cola.
think it is, man. I got some questions, but I'm gonna let the young man sleep on his flight. We'll talk about it when we get to the venues. It's gonna be a good one though. Roy and Joker. I mean, we've seen this matchup plenty of times in Smash Ultimate history. We know what to expect. But every so often, two talented players of this stature will come through and maybe switch up the flow a little bit. I mean, you're on stream. Why not give them a show, right?
Absolutely, and we all know what Cola is about. He is one of the most bombastic, exciting to watch players in Smash Ultimate.
Oh, yes, sir.
Just full stop. Don't even need a qualifier for that.
Not at all.
Arsenic on the other side, hailing from SFL. I believe he lives in the Miami area. A very, very, like, cerebral Joker. He likes to slow roll people, likes to use his projectiles a lot. We already see off the bat, like, catches Cola dashing in.
Man, I
immediate
gotta
down gun.
now
Now
stop
trying to
it.
catch him off stage too. Like, Cola's in trouble here.
Yo, what?
Just got started.
No
Homie,
doubt about
where's
that.
his
Of course,
flag?
as the old saying goes, I mean, Roy dangerous. on
Where's the
stage,
flag that
off stage,
represents?
there's a lot to be desired, and of course, Cola very well aware that catching the spot dodge in place with the double-edged dance, one of those great multi-hitting attacks, one of the better ones in the game. Frame 5 jab. We're caught in this corner. Bit of a situation reset here.
Yeah, the situation has completely shifted from only a couple of seconds ago. It
Ooh.
went from Arsenic looking for either a ledge trap or an edge guard on Cola.
I really want Cola to win this one.
An onslaught against him. Now he's completely taken over in terms of both the tempo of the match and the percentages on our screen. Arsenic starting to creep up towards that percent where he'll be losing that stock, but now he's got an opportunity to take it away from Cola. Cola just rising double-edged dance, and it's going to do enough to stagger
boy.
Arsenic and keep him away.
That's right, man. Of course, expending that meter. Has to get this one done raw, but of course we have seen it done time and time again, and there are those downward angle guns. Those are so detrimental, especially towards a lot of the swordy characters in this game. Whoa, reverse on the double-edged dance? Okay, we're seeing it utilized in a couple different ways. Of course, to catch spot dodges, to give yourself a little bit of that alleviating, you know, just options when you're coming back to the ledge, and then of course how we just seen it done right there. So Arsenic, of course, not doing so well on that first stock, but if I am a betting man, I'd imagine Cola should be out of this first stock soon.
Well, maybe not, as Cola catches
Oh my gosh.
100% combo. You know what that does, though? That gives him access to Big Brother, but he might not get to use Big Brother, as Cola is just absolutely eviscerating the stock, 80% already, and he's not letting off the gas pedal. This aggression is unrelenting.
Oh, nice.
Caught up air into back air, and that stock is gone in the blink of an eye.
Those are those sour and sweet chicken combos I like to talk
This
about.
might be a
man.
3-stock.
Again, it's so easy to pinpoint a character like Roy when things are going well, when you're getting all your sweet spots, but the real testament of strength is like, how can you get it done when you get those sour hits? There's the dash attack, still not enough to get it done, having to dig deep and go deep off stage with that back air. That's going to close it out. Arsenic, you know, a little late into this game right now, but showing some signs of life. Let's see if he can turn around this deficit.
And this is a great example of something that Cola excels at so well, and that is tempo control.
Right.
We saw as soon as that game started, he got aggressive off the bat. Arsenic,
Oh boy.
and Cola catching Arsenic with a cheeky little F smash right there. But Cola started off the game extremely aggressive, got caught with a lot of projectiles, and Arsenic was able to take control of the game. So Cola immediately adjusts to go, okay, I'm going to use a lot more double-edged dance, I'm going to use a lot more of these multi-hits, I'm going to jump in a lot more carefully. And just like that, Arsenic's no longer getting those hits that he was starting off with.
No doubt about it. I mean, just not controlling that pacing anymore. I mean,
Frigate
guns
trade?
is one of those options in Joker's toolkit where they demand a lot of respect, especially when the Joker player is not just using them to keep you at bay, when they're using them in all different points in the match. They're putting on damage, keeping you off stage, you name it, they got you covered.
Ooh, nice tech.
Kind of shifted back towards Cola. Now he's playing the parry game. You have to come and get this damage if you really want it. I know your aerials are great, Joker. I know your nair is -5, but you still got to approach to put any damage on. And the minute I parry it, you in some trouble.
And speaking of trouble, the risk reward is now so skewed for Arsenic for the rest of the duration of this game. Is 169. That means
Almost had that 2-frame.
even Nair 2 sweet spot going to be enough to kill. And so any approach that Arsenic had gone for,
He almost had that 2-frame.
option that he picked was going to be colored by that additional
I generally
risk.
saw that.
If I whiff,
Oh my
I lose the game.
goodness.
Full stop.
That's it. It's done. Great stuff right there to Cola.
But the Nair just finished the job, so that was a smart, wise choice.
there's nothing wrong with playing the slow game versus certain characters. Even if you are a character that can be as offensively sound as Joker, not every matchup is going to call for that. And I think going against not only Roy, but Kohler's Roy, one of the premier, if not the most premier Roy, depending on who you ask, I think it's in your best interest to maybe try to figure out the game plan, because as dangerous as a lot of the Fire Emblem characters are,
If I'm sniffling,
I can't lie.
Sorry
I
about
feel like
that.
a lot of them are just pretty cut and dry, pretty
Unless
linear
that's
in
a
their
case of the
approach. I mean, of
sniffles.
course, we've seen some slight mix-ups with just like delay double-edged dance, or maybe stopping it all together to catch a spot dodge. But the fact remains the same. These characters have one motion, and that is forward. You're going to see a lot in there.
Oh.
If you try to pinpoint where Roy is going, you'll be in a
Almost
good
lost
spot.
just lost a combo there.
We've seen a lot of spot dodges come out from Cola to great effect.
Yep.
Because Joker, most of his hitboxes aren't lingering for a long time. They're single hit and they are fast, but if Cola knows the timing on them, and I'm
Nice
absolutely
ladders.
certain that he does, he can just spot dodge, get a massive punish right after, and he's doing just that here and now.
That's right. Going to go for that frame 5 jab, and then going for the double-edged
Oh,
dance,
boy.
angling upwards that time. I love
Nice,
it.
sweet
The
spot
idea
in
of
back
going
air.
for the counter, of course, Arsenic, that situational awareness certainly there, but just a little misposition. And of course, Cola gonna make him pay for it in a major way. Curious to see what the workaround's gonna be. Usually when it comes to putting on that safe damage, we see a lot in there. Slow to the start, very, very safe on shield, but maybe it's one of those cases where Roy is just that fast. You're gonna need a different option to approach carefully.
Sour spot Nair, but Cola going to keep the aggression going, follow up and chasing Arsenic into the corner, but finally Arsenic gets the chance to play the game. Down gun pops Cola the wrong way, and that is unfortunate. Arsenic was definitely hoping to try and continue that ledge trap for a little bit longer to set up for this kill with Arsene out.
That's right.
Very good at B.
Went for that up
Find some
special,
time.
Close and personal, just a good get off me tactic, a little bit of armor. Whoa,
Oh,
but not enough
my
armor. World is
goodness.
jab into
Again
the
with a
back.
sweet
That is
spot and
a
back
tactic
air.
Roy special. Getting it done right there.
That has,
Not
dude,
just the
that
jab,
is
but the
Cola's
back air
bread
right.
and butter in this
Cola had an
game.
insane mix-up, forcing Arsenic to do a neutral get-up off the ledge because he thought Cola was going for ledge trump, but Cola just quickly schmixed his way right back onto the stage and then picked up the jab. That was just beautifully played by him.
It's just one of those moments like Michael Jordan where you see him go for the dunk, then he switches his mind last second and goes for the layup. Like, just how do you even have the presence of mind in the moment to go for options like that?
Only the
Cola's
best
is
of the
different.
best.
Nice. One hit double edged dance.
Oh,
Baiting out
boy.
these air dodges. He said, I might not have the longest sword in the world, but I'm going to get it done, okay?
Nice back air.
Getting up close and personal, maybe a
Very
little
good
too close to
call.
the stove. Arsenic burning him up right there. But at 84%, Arsene's leaving town. I can't help but to feel like he's in some real trouble here.
Arsenic barely sneaks past Cola thanks to that tether recovery. Cola back air not missing.
Oh my goodness, he never misses those sweet spots in back air, yo.
Just like that, I feel like the set just started. I only just blinked.
He
and
never
we're already
did.
Brother, it's just the beauty of two characters that are just off
Dude.
sound. And then also just piloted by two very talented individuals. Of course, Arsenic trying to hold it down for this Floridian soil down here. And then, another Southeast native.
This has to be
Cola,
Cola at his
from Atlanta,
best
but,
right now.
Down here on the Daytona soil himself. I mean, both sides are just battle tested, but it's all going to come down to this potential final game, depending if Arsenic can really rise to the occasion and close this one out, or if Cola's going to just be able to kind of juggernaut his way through this. And as you can see, it's him holding forward. A lot of these safe options on shield, that short hop there.
Oh, Cola just out of the gates, absolutely
Ugh.
eviscerate. Yeah, come here. Continuous
This
damage
has to be a
buildup
different
is a
Cola,
sight
bro.
to behold
My
from this
goodness
Georgia native.
gracious.
He is, well, sometimes we start to think to ourselves like, oh, is Cola in a slump? Is he struggling a little bit? He's falling out of love
Again,
with Ultimate, maybe.
he's buying some
Every
time.
single we start to
Oh,
think that
my-
back performance like he's putting on here at CEO. 30-second stock, it's already gone. Counter pick, it's your stage, and it's still.
He might be not in love.
What was that trade?
And I think he does it very, very well in this game. So Cola right now, very comfortable lead, only 94%. And I feel like there's a couple of avenues that you can really deal with, Roy. The biggest one, of course, is just exploiting the fact that he's just very easy to combo. The second one, I think, in my personal opinion, is getting him off stage. And Arsenic just not really doing that great of a job at either of the two.
Oh,
But
nice.
Here options coming through. He said, "Look,
Nice.
there, he's going to have that stock to spare, man. Up smash getting it done.
Yeah, that absolutely was something that Arsenic needed because so far.
When in
throughout
doubt,
the set,
always
Cola has
anti-air.
not been afraid to jump in his face. There's been no sort of
Well,
deterrent, no sort of like.
that's
you
not
can't
what I-
do this,
that's
man.
not what I
You
usually
can't
say,
jump in
but-
the face like this until that up smash, and now Cola's gonna have to.
I don't even care.
In his approaches, and he's gonna have
Oh,
a little bit more
nice.
on his
Very good
final
edge guard.
stock. Arsenic gets a Tetrakarn into a forward air to set that up and knock it down.
And this is what you want to see, man. Again, I just feel like he just wasn't playing to Roy's weaknesses. I mean, you want to play the Cola game by fighting them heads up center stage. Not a lot of players in the world are tested enough, you know what I'm saying, to really mount that victory. What you want to do is get Roy off stage and play to their weaknesses. Now, you can either go off stage and go for like a deep back here, like I think we've seen in game number 1, or you can let the damage come to you. You know he has an active hitbox on the way up. Counter it.
Dog.
Go for it.
I'm just gonna see this if
oh,
nice.
Stocks across the board, dash attack closing it out.
And that's just probably a little
very good 2-frame though.
Through from the SFL native, the early up B going
is
way
that
too far
wait? Is that a dash?
It
may be a dash.
that quick dash attack from Cola. Now Cola back in the driver's seat. Nair into fair, looks for a high dare, trying to end his entire career. Thankfully for Arsenic, he's going to be able to avoid mostly unscathed, get back down, feet on the ground, and fight back.
Right, he's doing just that. Of course, Guns trying to set the pacing here, staying back into the corner, just trying to figure out what the right option is. As you know, Cola's coming through in a big way. There's the forward throw, and he's waiting for that high jump off the ledge as always, either with Nair, forward air, or I guess in this case, back air should be enough to put you in a rough spot. There in the corner, though. Double-edge dance, and the angle up, too. He's not going for the standard one. It feels like he really wants to keep Arsenic off of his feet. Yeah, see, here's another.
Oh, nice trade.
Still
gonna buy some time.
Joker's got at his disposal. Cola making this comeback slowly, tries for the F tilt on the roll get up. I think he was just a little bit too far forward, wanted to be facing the other way. Maybe got caught DIing the wrong
bad
way,
DI.
That back air should not have killed.
I don't think it should have either. And
that was a
Arsenic
bad DI.
What though? Of course, small pop off. Small will deserve pop off as well too.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's always a beautiful thing when you get to see two talented players, you know, show that they are human. Like I had a game plan coming into this match and it didn't work. Now what am I to do?
Yeah,
okay, it's time to adjust. It's time to adapt, and I think Arsenic did just that, realizing that the real battle is not the heads-up match versus a slugger like Roy. It's getting him off stage and picking him apart.
To quote one of the greats, if you can take a game, you can take a set.
Hello?
And that's something that you've got to prove against players like Cola. Arsenic just proved it. Now let's see if he can take it the rest of the way. We're on Town and City, one of Roy's absolute best stages, so it's a scary prospect for Arsenic, but he's already shown he can make Cola bleed. Let's see if he can finish the job.
Try to mix him up a little bit right there. Arsenic getting a little razzle-dazzle on the stage, trying to read that roll in with the down air. But a little misposition.
My goodness.
Though. And that's okay. Again, these platforms are good for extending combos, but what platforms? I mean, they're gone.
Oh.
FD time.
We out of here.
We out, man. There's the down air, and you was almost out of that stock.
Cola,
I thought I was going to 2-frame that one.
There almost, because he didn't expect the down air to hit. He started to set himself up for the ledge trap positioning. But if he had recognized that fast enough, he would have been able to get out there and get either a forward air or a back air, close out that stock. It's okay, though. Double edge dance in the corner on Town and City will do the same job no matter what. And Cola's up a stock already.
That's right. We'll see what the turnaround's going to be here on Arsenic's behalf. We're getting that double, triple nair, of course. Quick frame 6 option on your shield, but I got you in disadvantage. So
Cola with the
no shield in
loops.
his air, my friend. It's looking real good here. Down throw. Going to go for the fair. And of course, the corner control. Both sides have done a really good job at pinning each other down, but I'd almost argue Cola's doing a slightly better one. Again, I think it's that looming threat of that jab into whatever really comes after jab. I mean, once Roy or Crom jabs you, it's kind of the stock, you know what I mean?
I think Cola's also doing a better job of escaping most of the time when he's the one in that corner situation off the ledge. We've seen a lot of those like ledge drop, double jump, double edge dance, and it's served him so well, not just to set up positioning, but as just like, get off me, let me regain center stage.
Nice
again.
back air.
If he wants to regain center stage, he's gonna have to do it on the next stock. What?
Oh!
Gonna roll read? You can't be doing that in phase 2, brother.
Cola's
come on!
I'm about to say it in a major way. Message definitely sent though. I mean, again, I don't think that was a sign of desperation. That's just a sign that maybe I'm starting to think a little bit more ahead of.
I almost had that bread and butter.
There's the short hop. Doesn't get anything off of the back air, and both sides just expending these very safe aerial options again. Joker there -5 on shield, and we're starting to see a lot of Roys come out even more. Come here.
Uses that tether to get back, and then the F-tilt the other way. Tries to catch Cola with the down gun. Might actually be able to do it this time. No, Cola just gets out of jail every time. It's so difficult to pin this man down, and Arsenic not any different than
nice
inability to do so
but
in
close.
that situation.
That's right. We were definitely all human despite the godlike gameplay between Arsenic and Cola here. And again, no guns this time. No counter either. Not positioned enough to get the counter set up, but Cola perfectly positioned to get that up tilt. Again, you're just too close up on Roy's body. You know what's to come of that. Short hop fair.
How
Gets the
often
throw.
do you see Roy doing drag?
Yo!
Like, this
Come
guy is
on.
different and we new.
That pull up to the scene with the ceiling missing, man. Falling up here. down tilt. And of course, just trying to check that temperature, trying to find that one open. That's all Roy really needs to succeed. However, Arsenic very well aware as well.
He's kind of in a great position here, though, Rod, because Arsene just comes out now.
I think this might be, dude. This might be game match right here.
F-throw to set it up here.
This might be over.
Half a meter coming into the next stock, but no.
He didn't counter that.
So smart, avoidantly running out this entire meter, making sure that even if Arsenic takes this stock, he's not going to be able to use it on the final stock where it'll really matter. And oh man, Big Brother's gone. No damage dealt. Nothing done.
That brother is gone.
Of course, got the position he was looking for, but gonna go for the back throw as well. Again, it's just Town and City. Blastzone's a little different on the right and left sides of the stage, as we all know. So able to get stuff like that in some of those mid dark red percents. Whoa, wait a minute.
Oh, no LaFable.
Oh.
Oh, he's starting to kind of chisel.
Oh my gosh.
To the Blast Zone. You're a dangerous man, Arsenic. I feel you.
Tried to ride that platform all the way to a game number 4 victory. Maybe not this time around. Still, though, fighting chance. Cola, 58 in the corner. Arsenic goes for an ill-advised jab. Air dodges through, though. The Jared percentage is wrong, and the DI is right.
What's this?
Hey, in the right option
Oh my,
right here, up close to personal.
oh my gosh, that's dash.
So had to eat the forward tilt for his troubles. And again, Cole again up close. And Arsenic said, I'm actually down to run that. Yeah, again, keep approaching just super aggressive, and I'm going to punish you every time. That's kind of the curse of some of the
Oh, nice back! Nice back air!
In the final moments, handshakes all across the board.
There we go. Nice going, Cola.
Very, very well in my personal opinion.
Yeah, but when you come that close to taking down a player like
almost,
Cole, you're not going to be
dude.
happy until you take a couple
I
minutes
was,
to cool down.
dude.
All
I was
thinking about right now is
I was like almost.
93% on Cola, one good setup,
I
one
thought
good
we were gonna be having a game 5 there, but dude, that was a good set. That was a really good set.
Cola closes it out with that falling back air and is going to be moving on into,
Man.
I believe, penultimate match of Phase 2 pools. He's got one more set to go, and then he'll.
Get a handkerchief.
That's right. Moving and grooving through this bracket, man. I just want to give a big shout out, of course, to production. And
all right, be right back, everybody.
You know, of course, we're the first people sometimes you see when the stream turns on, but honestly, we don't really have much to do if the powers that be aren't doing what they do out there. So big shout out to them. Of course, we got these matches moving and grooving and rolling forward. Cola and Arsenic, what a way to kick this one off. Again,
Yeah,
you definitely want to bring the heat in Florida, and you want to bring the heat to the stream, and I think they did just that.
Such a good match to start us off. Such a good match to energize you and I, make sure that we weren't still asleep or anything like that. Make sure that we're ready to keep on rolling through this Phase 2 pools. And as we
A message from the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment.
Right now, you can get any size of our new Groovy Fries and Groovy Sauce for $1. Wait, who?
You do not want to see the ads. You do not want to see the ads.
That makes no sense. Get any size Groovy Fry for $1. Live free. It's Sonic.
Look at you, the big winner. Nah, not.
This always happens. This always happens. All right, let's go ahead and check out the updated bracket so far. G1 is already completed. G3 is already complete. I think it's gonna be completed too. Let's go ahead and check this out. All right, we're running a little Cole already advanced, so he's in the semis, and then we're in the semis, so top of round 2. Up next will be Up next will be who's next? Oh, Mr. E and Spickles. I've never heard of Spickles before. This is the first time. Taking a look at this bracket so far, Riddles is taking care of Choco Taco, and Fuzzix already took care of Law, so that means Law is in the losers bracket, and he's gonna be waiting for the winner of Riddles or Choco Taco for stream. So that's gonna be up next. Well, maybe that's gonna be after this. That's gonna that's going to be after this one. So this is going to be a good one to watch.
Spickles, who is willing to take those, you know, the lumps on the face until he gets his opportunity. He's so good at waiting and picking his moment that when that moment does come, you know for a fact he's going to take you for a full ride. And that's something that Mr. E is going to have to be a little bit wary of. But a neutral monster like E, it's going to make that opportunity very, very difficult for Sal to find.
That's right. It's all going to come down to who's going to show their hand first. I mean, I think these are two characters that can definitely mix it up, but they have a very cut and dry game plan that for most characters in this game, very, very hard to stop. But we'll see how this one all unfolds. Again, I am, you know, very hip to Mr. E's ways, you know, starting to learn who Spickles is. And I'm going to be real, if you're playing Luigi this late into Ultimate's lifespan, look, you might be the most dangerous man in the room.
Oh, yeah.
Most dangerous man in the building. Let's go ahead and get it. Battlefield game number 1. Let's have some fun.
Are we starting off on Battlefield 2? I was trying to figure out if this was a button check or not, but no, this is definitely the real deal. Spickles starts off strong with a quick little dash attack, but Mr. E going to fire back pretty quickly in short order. That Dolphin Slash also going to be a pretty big deal in this matchup. It's just a get off me, get away from me, give me some space so I can swing my sword again.
No doubt about it. I mean, both sides kind of having that combo breaking option, you know, up B, but then you also have that frame free nair on Luigi's side
that was
too. So got to make sure the combos
like he almost had the he was about to get the up B, but it didn't even. But it was like
we're gonna go for that frame 2 jab. We're going to try to wait it out.
He was like a little too far off, a little inch away.
Very, very patient. There's that up B you were talking about, and we're off stage.
Yeah, stay away from me. Now it's my turn to ledge trap Spickles. Ooh, jumps over top of the shield breaker that was coming his way, and Mr.
Nice parry.
Cyclone into the Dolphin Slash. That is going to be the difference maker in this set, the key tool at his disposal, and he is using it to perfection here.
That's right. And spacing with that double grab, I love it, man. Nice, getting an active hitbox as the plunger falls right into the normal grab. That's why I like to see up close and personal. Not a very easy thing to go for. Spickles, of course, making it look easy, but there's the up air. I kind of want to see more of these back airs. Very safe on shield being -5. You have the opportunity to kind of outspace around Mr. E. I mean, it's very difficult to outspace Lucina.
Oh, nice tech. Very good tech.
You know what I'm saying, on the competition in that regard.
I'm throwing the leg down there in that spot, the back air connecting and taking away Mr. E's first stock. But off the Angel platform, E immediately regains full control over both the stage and the tempo of the match, forcing Spickles to recover high. And yeah, that's just going to be an easy bread and butter up air to Shark from Lucina. Sal is just not getting the chance to play the game here. He's getting walled out.
Mr. E loves his up B.
And just given no opportunity.
Nice.
Second stock gone.
That's right, Mr. E just playing the matchup the way it's supposed to be done. Again, this is a Mario character. Most of them are very, very stubby. Not very easy to get in and around the ice. And even when it's your turn to attack, I can up special my way out of that. If it's done in air, I believe Lucina and Martha are both intangible as well. So there's a lot more than meets the eye when it comes to Martha and Lucina. Spickles, of course, figuring it out the hard way here. Falling up air. Doesn't anything off it, but I got some parries of my own. And I'm going to wait it out too. It's a very dangerous Luigi. Of course, when they just start empty jumping around you or letting you burn that air dodge first, that's a sign that a Luigi is very locked in, waiting for the damage to come to them, man.
Just continuously jumping around Mr. E, so difficult to pin down, and Spickles, you know, a little bit less mobile with Luigi, having such a hard time getting in.
Oh, no!
Doesn't quite go high enough. Mr. E, dominant first game.
That was so unfortunate.
Sometimes is in a category where, depending on the player, if I'm going up against a character that has to physically approach me, I'm very, very comfortable.
That SD was crazy.
Characters that can space really well, that are disjointed. You know, or characters that are just longer than Luigi. And that's where the Luigi player really has to dig deep and say, okay, I know what Lucina wants to do. Even if she doesn't want to do it, the option is that detrimental to me that I almost have to let Mr. E swing first. I know that that's something that a lot of players don't want to do. I wouldn't want to do that versus Mr. E. I'm trying to outswing you, bro. But again, for a player that has up B to break combos, has, you know, short hop there, which is pretty safe on shield. You know, I have down tilt, I have standing jab, I have F2, I have just really strong normals, but I don't really have to expend any sort of movement. Also on top of that, Martha Lucina with, I think, the fastest or one of the fastest walk speeds. I mean, this character is just never not outspacing you.
Absolutely agreed with everything you just said, Rod. It's so difficult for Luigi to contest the way that Spickles.
Oh, hold up.
Something a little bit like this. You know, that happens on occasion. Mr. E just going to keep it pushing after taking that 102, 107 now. Gets behind him though, and now it's his turn to play the game.
For a second there, I thought I was gonna continue the
combo,
combo, but it...
but frame data wise too.
Oh!
Lucina's aerials gonna be faster.
Yeah, I mean, very, very quick on shield, but very just quick in general, man. And then on top of that, she's pretty safe. Even if she doesn't space properly, she's that far away from you where even if you get the parry, you're not really getting much after it. And as you can see right here, Mystery has chopped away at this.
Nice.
Not for long, and that back air coming through. Spickles right now goes up. Curious to see how they're going to switch up the flow now that they have the lead.
Dude, that's the back with his own up smash.
Enough that after the stock was taken, he was going to be able to just jump
blocked.
right back in, take that stock off the Angel platform, and bring
It's
it back
away
to
from that up B again.
Now 22.3 separating the two of us, but a grab at low percent from Luigi. This could turn into a whole lot more, and Spickles looking to repeat what
if I would have,
stock,
if he would have done the other, if he'd have done the impossible, he would have just done that upbeat, would have upbeat him, and then get the stock.
The rinse and the repeat, the remix is getting done in a big way. Spickles looking really good, and at only 75%, you can kind of play the game the way you want to. We're going to see, you know, more of that frame 4 dash attack come out on Luigi. Just these quick options just to kind of get up underneath the skin of Mr. E.
Absolutely, and the game plan that you were talking about is working here, Ron.
Man.
It is working to perfection for Spickles too, and Mr. E looking a little bit lost at trying to approach past this new strategy that he's employing.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Up air, right to the forward air. Just sharking up underneath. Spickles hasn't had very many opportunities to do that of his own. Okay, saves the jump. Yeah, I'm coming through, bro. Side B style. Oh, you thought. Down back here. Mr. E
That was really smart. That was really smart.
Well, once upon a time it was.
Just kind of bobbing and weaving around all the stuff that Luigi's throwing at him. Mr. E finally gets his feet underneath him, gets that F smash off too, is unable to turn it into too much more. Look at all these fares coming out. They're both like weaving around a bullet hell game.
Yeah, seriously. Seriously. I mean, I think both sides, of course, at a defensive level knows how important it is to not give either side an initial opening, because things like this begin to happen. Spickles a little late to the game, but definitely bringing that flame right there. Love it.
Absolutely, absolutely great game number 2 by Spickles. And I actually have to point out too that I think the stage choice played a pretty big factor in that, as well as the game plan.
Spickles is, Spickles is really good.
Lucina in a little bit closer, giving her less space to use that advanced walk speed.
I'm telling you right now, Spickles is really good.
And you know, you're always closer to a grab when you're on small battlefield. That's all came together and allowed Spickles to transition everything into
his Luigi is really solid.
And I don't like this for Luigi. It's so big, so far away, and you're so likely to die to a back air at any given time.
That's right. Very hard to
kind
of mix up your approaches.
This is going to be down for Luigi.
But if we're up close and
I think Mr. E just counter picks Town City.
Immediate up special just to get out of this weird spot, and another one just to put themselves back in it.
Yeah, you do not escape from this weird spot. Spickles,
oh my gosh!
Down. Beautiful combo, beautiful execution into the Cyclone for the
dude.
First only
What?
Seconds. That is how you start a game number 3, and I'm being shut up immediately for saying that I don't like Town for Spickles.
Say, man, you might not like it, but he loves it though, and that's the difference right here, man. Spickles looking really good, gets the throw right to the downer, a little off the mark with the up air. And just in case Mr. E wanted to drift in or air dodge, and he had Porter on it, they're ready to cover him. Wait a minute,
oh
though.
boy!
Don't about down special, bro. Don't forget about that. Yeah, that's all I got sometimes.
Yeah, no jump, so no return ticket to the stage for Spickles. He's going to go down. Mr. E only at 69%. Not the worst case scenario. Still has plenty of room to fight his way back into this third game. But if a Nair into another Cyclone off the top, he is losing that space.
Oh my gosh.
True skill combo.
I got to be honest with you, man.
Spickles.
The game plan coming into this of what, you know what I'm saying, the Nair is going to be used for on Luigi's side is not to break any combos, because Mr.
Spickles
not to go for any combos. It's to set up for more damage. That was a beautiful setup right here. Curious to see how this one is going to unfold. The air dodge, air ball at the ledge. Spickles is all the way off the mark right here, giving Mystery a second
deciding point already. One of them might get the lead.
Able to build up over the course of this game. It's
hold up.
Now it's narrowed down to only about 7%, and that has to hurt just a little bit if you are Spickles, but he's not going to let that get to him. He's going to keep fighting, he's going to keep chucking these fireballs E's way.
Okay. Fireball's not giving him the space he's looking for. 1% differential. That Nair
Oh my goodness.
to go for the up special and then to fall through the platform purposely, just in case Mr. E decided to go up there and put on some more damage.
Ooh, yoinking him out
Oh!
of the DI, straight up and straight down, only to go straight back
Dude,
up again. That
what
up B off
is
the down throw.
what's
Spiggles
going on?
gets the rubber band game.
How's it going,
He goes
Daryl?
up to set point, and he is just shaking his head and smiling.
Look at him smile. It's okay to look. I said this yesterday on doubles. I'm gonna say it right now. I'm tired of the players getting up there and acting gangster. All right, it's okay to smile. It's okay to be happy that you're doing well. Be proud of yourself. I'm not saying that the players that don't smile aren't, but it's okay to show that. Okay, I'm tired of everybody trying to be all tough all the time, brother. This is Super Smash Brothers. Smile a little bit.
How often do you see a grab as not just an anti-air, but a grab as an anti-air against
Guess I'm the only one here.
like Lucina? Like, he grabbed him through Lucina fair.
Seriously.
And killed him off of it.
It's a very difficult thing to do. Again, that's
They're not the only ones who's here. I think there's some viewers on Twitch as well.
Times. We get to see the Nair, break combos. We get to see the up B break combos as well. But it's going to take a lot more than breaking combos to mount the victory right here on both sides.
So you're not alone at this juncture.
Platforms for a little bit. Frame for the dash attack to kick it off, giving you nothing. And Mystery not giving you very much more with that back throw.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of surprised that Spickles didn't take a bigger punish for the immediate immediate dash attack off of round start, kind of getting away with murder there.
Who's your main in Smash? It's Sora.
Getting an opportunity here, landing.
I used to main Zero Suit Samus, but now I main Sora.
Damage, but now E fighting back.
Oh, nice. Reed to get up off the ledge. Very smart on Spickles to not want to go for the high recovery or possibly the roll. Even better on Mr. E to just let the damage come to him. If you go for the neutral get up, I'm going to grab you. Counter time? No, actually looking for the F.
Oh, he got pineappled!
Whatever you want to call it. Spickles getting caught up underneath the stage and Mr. E
oh
right
my gosh.
We might not be on Dreamland anymore, but that will always be a pineapple. E now getting this nice ledge trap, but Spickles able to dash at a disadvantage.
9,000 main Sora as well as Sonic and Cloud.
A little bit of damage here too, though.
And I'm loving these combo strings from Spickles, but I would like to see them end
That's
with
good to hear. That's good to hear.
A lot of them are ending with that forward air, and Mr. E just has that presence of mind to not give him that drift in. But there's the back air I was asking for. Spickles says, I heard you loud and clear, Rod.
He is more than willing to deliver. You ask, he answers, and his answer was that first stock gone from Mr.
So
E.
if I'm
64%,
so if I'm slipping like that, I'm late.
And E is going to just keep grabbing, keep pushing Spickles out towards this right
I'm
side.
still like getting the case of the
Looking for a
sniffles.
quick little gimp.
But I am just gonna, pull it through though.
His feet underneath him and now has an opportunity to fight back.
That's right.
If we do make it,
down special, love that tornado, of course.
If we do make it out of now here's the thing. If you make it through and see the rest of the video, see the rest of the stream, and
let's see how much damage they can put on the board.
And top 16 starts, I think it'll
no red stuff either, bro.
I think it'll be
no sparks, nothing.
It'll be fine.
Gone.
But I don't know how far we're gonna be getting up to once top 16 begins.
Careful, Mr. E, getting a little bit over aggressive, trying to escape with those dolphin slashes, and Spickle's gonna make him pay for it here. Potentially another falling cyclone and another hit for him.
Very smart too. Those moments where like, I don't want to word it like this, but those moments where you're like, my character's so good, I can kind of just turn my brain off and go for like short hop nair or like a dancing blade. You have to think that much more carefully now that you have a player like Spickles using that down special just to cover, roll, whatever attack you're tossing out and everything. Down throw
here into the up B.
Oh my goodness.
On him, but Mr. E only one grab away from losing the set. Got to be
Spickles is almost.
You seriously do, man.
Spickles almost has. Smoke's almost halfway there though, but
very well aware, knowing
E.
Yes,
run away.
Mr. E?
He knows he's going to go for neutral special just to try to set
this might be a game 5 over here.
Do anything off of that. Nair, gets the top hit buys. Burn the air dodge, no punishment though.
Both of them
we'll see what happens. Deciding point.
Mr. E going low to
what is your favorite Sora outfit in Smash? All 3 of Sora's attires. The Kingdom Hearts 1 attire, Kingdom Hearts 2 and 3. I think, yeah, all 3 of Sora's, all the Kingdom Hearts attires, Kingdom Hearts 1, 2, and 3. Those are the 3 that I like.
In the blink of an eye, the Nair connects, but it's too far away from the right side to get a kill here. Spickle's going to be able to recover one last time. Spot dodge.
Oh my gosh! No way!
No, it does!
No way!
Closes it out over Mr. E in a massive clutch to move on and knock one of the favorites down.
My goodness! Spickles!
Wow, Spickles. I mean, again, if you aren't familiar with the gameplay, you aren't familiar with the name,
laughing.
You better get familiarized real quick because he's all smiles up there.
How, Sway?
Luigi gameplay, brother. That was some beautiful.
How?
Luigi's kind of the only character that gets this treatment.
Oh
this
my
is a character that will
gosh!
meta only because like
That guy is good.
And then they'll pop up at various points in like late parts of bracket, like a top 30.
That guy is so
top
good.
You're like, I don't even need to ask. If Luigi's this far in bracket, this is a Luigi that knows what they're doing. This is a Luigi that is battle tested, and Speckles proved just that. Beautiful gameplay, of course. Big shout out, of course, to Mr. E. He's going to go down to the loser side of bracket. Just again, kind of furthering my theory that
I thought for a second we're going to be seeing a game 5.
That shark-infested water.
Dang!
I was born with
Again, so close.
Swooped in to clip them. It crushed my.
Dang! I want to play my Sora. It's good. I'm gonna be doing Open Arenas next week, cause I gotta take a break from. Sometimes you gotta take a break from the games that you like to play. It's gonna happen though. It's gonna happen. Anyways, let's take a look at the bracket so far. Oh, thanks, Daryl. Appreciate it. We've already know that Spickles has made it to the next round, so he's gonna be facing Omega. But guess who is coming? Guess who's gonna be next? Fuzzix and Riddles. Yo, who do you think might win this one? Who do you think might win this one? Because we already know that Riddles is one of the best shuttle players in the world. So it's. You think Riddles? I might think Riddles as well, because he's really good. He's definitely good. I'm pretty sure that it's gonna. I'm pretty sure that it's gonna happen.
I think the last.
I'm pretty sure that it's going to happen like momentarily, but let me check the Let me check H1 for a bit.
One of the most fun events every year. Jabali does it big, does it proud.
Oh, hold up.
The best that there is.
He does it away like nobody.
I think we're gonna hand back to H1.
That's courtesy of me and all my cousins, but that's a story for another day. Let's go ahead and pay some bills really quick, friends. If you don't know where you're at, you better.
We're not gonna. Please don't do any ads. Yeah, I've seen Riddles play a lot, and he's really good. He is amazing at the game. I mean, not only he's good at Smash Bros. Ultimate, but he's good at Street Fighter 6 as well. I've met the guy, so it's really good. So it's really the first timer for me, like, and that was like during Supernova, Super Smash Con, I believe.
How? But you know, I'm mad at the TO.
Oh, so we're doing MVD and Cola.
Both of these guys.
I don't want either
MVD and Cola. That's gonna be the next one.
But one of them is going to be, no matter what the outcome is. And,
one of them's going to winners, the other one's going to losers. Excuse me.
It was all the way back to Port Priority,
quick, who do you think might win this one? MVD or Cola?
That was like the kind of the start of Cola's struggle era for a little while. So Snake always been a problem character for him and his Roy. MVD, not a person you want to run into if Snake is one of your problem characters.
No, not. Look, you want to hear actually a funny story? You know, the first top player I actually ever played a friendly with was MVD. This was at the Big House like 4.
All the way back, that's Brawl days, right?
Bro, check this out. I sit down at the setup with him, and I'm like, I'm just making a joke, like just small talk. Like, yo, what's going on, man? My name's Rod. You know, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, man. I'm MVD. And I go, hey, man. So, you know, I'm not really used to playing friendlies with top players, man. Just go easy on me for this first game. He looks me dead in my eye and goes, nope. And, like, just, I mean, I swear to God, if you ask about that story, he probably won't remember.
He's down.
Never been
Hurry up.
like that, at least in Brawl, the way I did when I played against him.
Man,
Things are going to be heating up.
You probably aren't the only one with that story either, because that is just the type of player MVD is. There is no reverse on this train. There is no, like, slow setting. It is just all gas, no brakes.
That's right, man. Full steam ahead as this match kicks off right here in a major way. 1% between these two players. That should let you know how evenly matched they are. And MVD, of course, having the presence of mind to just start setting up the toys everywhere on stage. Again, Roy is a very movement-heavy character, whether he's fighting ghosts or whether he's just moving around. Let's make it a little
That's
bit
very
different.
smart.
Yeah, making sure he gets good use out of the budget of a small nation as he throws the entire arsenal Cola's way.
No doubt about that. Cole, of course, not getting anything off of that first hit, a double-edged dance. He's trying to find that one opening, and then also keep in mind, too, MVD, one of the most battle-tested players in the neutral, especially when it comes to fighting up close and personal. Snake, of course, arms to the T, first hit of that F-tilt. You got that standing.
Nice. Nice up-tilt.
You got up-tilt. Good stuff right there on MVD's side.
And the thing, too, that I wanted to talk about is usually, I was talking about all gas, no brakes a second ago. That would describe Cola to a T, but he can't do that in this matchup. He's got to worry about grenade trades, and he's got to worry about MVD setting up
good back air.
We've been seeing. He finally manages to catch a roll with a back air to close that stock out and even us back up, but he's got to play so carefully, so measured, so patiently in this matchup that it is not the Cola that we're used to.
No, absolutely not. I mean, I think in this matchup, in my opinion, this feels more like a challenge that you have to do in order to unlock things in this game. Like, you got to fight Snake, but you also got to fight around the grenades and the bombs and stuff. And it's like, and then you also got to do it everywhere. I mean, it feels like it feels like a mini game, bro. And he's playing it pretty well for the most part. I mean, of course, has a little bit of a lead, but every time he swings, he has to figure out a way to not only outswing Snake, but swing around the grenades as well.
Oh boy!
After forwarder, because there's always that detonation.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Sometimes just the raw sweet spot hit is enough. It's not enough this time around. MVD, though, not going to be able to live any more of those in that position. The back air sends him coast to coast, so he's still alive this time. And the
Cole's not even missing those. It's a beat right there.
The blazer, the armor.
How are the Warriors still alive?
Very heavy guy. I mean, Mei Ling and Otacon, they got my man suited and booted right here. So
almost a DBZ. Almost a DBZ. I almost felt it. I almost felt it.
But Cola not giving it to him. Cola right now up in a big way. I want to see how he's going to milk this stock, man.
Any damage that he can get here, though, is gang beasts, because that is Cola making sure that MVD cannot play the trade game. Back throw here, he was actually down throw up tilt might have been true at that point on
oh my goodness.
Not sure why he went for that instead.
Isn't it after 160 or is it after 150?
It depends on the
dude.
I'm not sure when it is on Roy.
Got you. Yeah, probably just wanted to play the safe game. Let me just go for the guaranteed stuff. And
now
in that window, I can go down for up tilt, or I could just catch him slipping. Wasn't expecting the C4 to explode where it did, and that was all a part of the plan. MVD looking good, but he's definitely looked better off this stage. Cola's up underneath you. This ain't a good spot to be in.
Uh-oh, though. Cola got to get past this ledge, got to get back to center stage. Does so beautifully. Great movement mix off of the side B in the air, and then the air dodge backwards. MVD doesn't have too much left to survive if Cola keeps playing like this, and because he managed to build up such a massive lead while he had the stock advantage, MVD can't play for trades. He just has to play safe.
Yeah, he does.
Oh.
Save game actually isn't the worst thing in the world for MVD to do. I mean, I think when the match kicks off, that kind of sets the tone that, hey, I am going to get handsy with you after a certain point in time in the match, but for the most part, you're going to have to play my game, and I want to control the terrain and most importantly the pacing. But as it stands right now, he's got to show us in game number 1 still. Sorry, I almost called it for game number 2.
Yeah, it ain't over yet, Rod.
Excuse me.
Saving his life there as it pops Cola up, despite Cola connecting with the down air. Throwing that grenade right back at you, and it's
nice.
Air, catching MVD, trying to get tricky on the ledge, not letting him get back safely, saying, okay.
That was really nice.
We go to game number
Very
2
good, Cola.
For real this time.
That's right, for real this time. This is the match I wanted to play. Cola, of course, digging really deep, and you know, a lot of what we talked about coming into this match definitely showed itself. You know, I think Snake is probably the character in the game that can be played the most different. I think Sonic is up there, you know, Steve as well, but I think for me, it's definitely Snake. There's vast differences between Apollo Kages and D's, Hurts, you name it. And I think specifically it is MVD style of Snake that really gets up underneath Cola's skin, at least in the game.
Yeah.
Not in real life, of course. We're all friends. But in the game, it gets under his skin because he just knows how to strategically place these items in a way that stops Cola's movement options. Cola is such a movement and momentum-heavy player that sometimes it can be to his own detriment. But not in this case.
Oh
right
my
now.
goodness.
94%, whatever Cola was thinking coming into this match is paying off in a big way.
Yeah, I think the easiest way to describe MVD's style of Snake is railroad. He likes to set up the track and force you to roll on down that track where he wants you to be. And he's so very good at doing that. But sometimes an aggressive player like Cola, they are so fast that the tracks rip up as they go over them.
That's true. That's true. Like one of the quickest players, the quickest minds, I think, in Smash. Period. Right now.
Yeah, Cola. You know, he's a big troll. He likes to joke around about like his opinions on the game, but he knows what he's talking about. He knows.
Very good get-up attack.
Has a very deep understanding of Smash Brothers Ultimate.
That's right, and he's understanding right now what it needs, what is.
That was a good dash.
And he knows sometimes something as simple as just that F tilt will be enough to get it done. Of course, catch
59%. Where did?
Dude.
80?
Dude.
Give him a second to breathe. He said, "No, get back in that corner." Down tilt pushing him back, but up tilt pushing him up. MVD evening up these stocks right now and back to the ledge, looking to reset the scenario and get these grenades placed properly. Oh yeah, you better drop that shield.
Oh yeah.
You better.
You don't want to, dude. You want to get stunned, man. You don't want to get stunned.
MVD got to find somewhere to land because these grenades are not helping him do so. Finally, gets back down far away from Cola, just too far for him to chase up and catch him. Cola's got to land himself.
Oh my! Come on!
Cola has not been getting sharped. He's not had that much trouble landing. MVD in the air-to-air has been doing great. On the ground-to-ground has been doing great. But he's not been beating Cola out in ground-to-air, which is actually where I think Snake should be doing a lot more here.
Right, because even as great as Snake's buttons are, you just don't want to have to keep fighting Roy up close and personal. Get him a disadvantage and make him pay for it. I mean, we've seen how important the Arsenic match just a few matches ago where, I mean, obviously Arsenic wasn't...
When he fought for your own trap,
out, but the matches where he
you took a stock at it. You took away your stock.
100% agreed. Cola jumping just a little bit higher than that C4's range was. The sour spot back air. MVD thanking his lucky stars that Roy's sword isn't slightly longer because the pool noodle any other hit would have killed, but instead it is MVD finding a kill.
Deciding point.
Almost even if you squint a little bit.
That's right. If you squint a little bit and turn your head to the left.
Oh, nice dash.
Open your eyes, brother. Open them up. I'm winning this match, said Cola. Of course, MVD with a, slight pop-off. Not quite happy with how this one is unfolding, but I think
dude, pop off a little later, Cola. You've got another game to finish.
To kind of fight his demons. I mean,
this is game 3.
For a very, very long time, so it's always a good thing to see him adjust. He's practicing.
I was a little bit worried that we might end up seeing the Aegis come out as a desperation pick from Cola, but he just does not need it in this case. MVD getting taught a lesson in tempo. Cola's control of the pace of this match has been nothing short of divine.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Dude, Cola is really has never missed a beat, bro. He has never missed a beat.
Negating that grenade and just navigating the stage the way it should be done. Nothing off that up tilt. Of course, MVD right now a little hip to his ways. Again, as great of a character as Roy is, a lot of these approach options are very telegraphed. You know he's going to go from there. Forward air is usually on his way as well. But as it stands right now, MVD is able to bring this thing back ever so slightly. But having to go for that Cypher so much, I feel like it's what's kind of caused him to take so much damage. And for him to be in this position, just in general.
Yeah, luckily for him, it is still a little bit difficult for Roy to break that Cypher, so it offers him like a safety. It's like a safe zone. He's like, okay, I get to go think for a little bit up in the skies where big scary Roy can't reach me, and just
my goodness!
In your face.
Dang,
Wow.
We've seen him do that in the Arsenic match where he went for the B reverse trying to bait out the spot dodge or the air dodge.
I think it was he doesn't. I can tell he doesn't want to get stunned.
Smash in the corner. Okay, not very many recovery options for Roy. Very linear. He's on his way back, and I'm jumping over the Nikita, bro. I'm not afraid of you. Hit frame 4. Don't matter what armor, though, said Cola.
That's really, that has to be damaged completely. Critical damage, bro.
A perfectly even game, and even taking the lead, and both of them picking weird options in the other space. MVD charging up an F smash, probably a misinput, and Cola letting that up be ripped. Both ill-advised.
Okay, Short hop back, that move lasts quite a bit of time. Smart to toss out over that platform, especially in a space where he likes to jump in and around on. Just put that lasting hitbox out there.
Dog! Why did you tech roll and then just fall for his own trap?
Straight onto where he placed that C4 an hour ago.
You just fell for the trap completely, Cola.
So I had it all scouted out. It was all a part of the plan right here, and the master plan for MVD is definitely starting to work. But for how much longer is the real question? Not that much longer. And even MVD had a look.
Oh my
goodness.
You got me.
You got me. So you got me.
That's one of my favorite moments, especially in like top player sets when one of them hits like such a good read or hits a combo so clean, the other one just looks over and nod their head in respect.
So you got that. You
got
did
it.
that. You
The
did
set
that.
ain't over, but you did that.
You did that. That was cool. Alrighty.
Hold up.
As it stands right now.
Let Cola cook.
One stock apiece. MVD taking a lot of damage again on his way down. That's just going to hold shield. I mean, worst comes to worst, you just get a forward throw. He's off stage. And still got Cypher to cover this distance back.
Cola's sharking has been nothing short of phenomenal. MVD, every time he tries to land, eats so much damage in the process.
Now we got game.
This time, when he gets his feet underneath,
now we got game.
He puts one of those boots to the sky, straight into Cola's chin, sends him to the screen. And that's going to be game number 3 going
I
MVD's
think
way.
this might be a game 5 matchup. I don't know, but
adjust, you know, and adapt. You know,
this might be a game 5 matchup. Come on, I just want to see. I mean, everybody loves to see a game 5.
I don't know what it is, but whatever he's been doing has definitely been working versus MVD. But MVD starting to see that light at the end of the tunnel as well.
If it's not a game 5, then
the biggest one.
Oh well, it is what it is.
Has been immaculate from Cola. Keep putting those explosives out. Keep making it difficult for him to move. I think the second and most, maybe key one is to get Cola off stage. Now that, of course, is going to require you to get up close in person, which is something most players don't want to do. But if you can get Cola off stage, Snake has a lot of long-lasting hitbox to constantly keep resetting him and now to stop him from recovering.
Yeah, that falling bear will do the work of 100 men. But I'll reveal briefly to you, Rod, what Cola's training regimen is.
Well, I'm listening.
He plays a lot of melee, and that's it.
Yeah, seriously, bro?
And you know what? We've been talking about how good his movement's been throughout this set. That could be part of the reason why.
Yeah. Uh-oh, wait a minute.
Sticky onto Cola right now.
Got him with that sticky icky.
But
wait a
back
minute.
on MVD.
Okay, back on him, not glowing anymore. Of course, always a costume mix-up when it's on Snake. Most of his costumes, I'm going to be honest with you, very difficult to see what's going on there. Okay, but it looks like it's on the ground right now. And both sides playing ever so safe, but not safe enough. Cola off of his feet, not wanting to lose his seat right here and moving on to the next portion of the bracket. But MVD plays so safe, aggressive on the way back down with that back here.
Oh, but now it's Cola's time to shark a little bit, and he lets MVD get away with it scot-free.
Oh, nice. The fall away back here, too. Almost forcing MVD to overextend a little bit there. Oh, off the backboard, using his own tool against him. Cola with the NBA Street trick points here.
And just continuously following MVD everywhere he goes, especially in the air. Chasing him down, the side B, the grenade pops him up before he flies all the way. So the knockback cancellation is in his favor, but Cola just continues to chase. He will not let you escape.
No,
very good chase, though.
You are in my web of weaves right here, brother. I need you to stay right in here. You're stuck. But a one solidly placed up tilt can definitely get it done. Up tilt not quite enough, but it's okay to expend those options up close in person now, especially in a time where Cola's just kind of walking up, waiting for you to drop.
That was close,
shield.
though. That was really close.
Frame 5 jab. Why not meet him even quicker with that first hit of F tilt? Oh, did you just spot that in front of me? Don't ever do that.
No, sir. Cola now making MVD regret that spot dodge with every fiber of his being. Jumping over and mixing up the Nikita missile too. Stays away from it. I'm always incredibly amazed and impressed when anybody can live against.
Don't get near the Nikita. It'll just take you out. Oh, hold up.
Munitions flying your way at all times.
I mean, it is not an easy task. I'll put it that way. And at 185%, I can't help but to feel like this stock is definitely well past its prime. It's well done. It's charred, if you will.
Nice dash.
MVD second stock, final stock here. Cola just has to close this one out in a big way. But I'd imagine MVD's not going to relinquish it without a fight. There's fair, double fair.
Oh my!
Cola.
Come on!
Okay, you deserve to take that back air to the face.
Come on!
A little bit too deep into the kitchen.
A little cheeky right there.
That's way too much over there. Almost had that combo.
Okay, Gain is going to steamroll over me. I'm going down swinging. There's the forward throw, no back throw that time. And smart on MVD to just go for the air dodge away. Oh, dang.
My goodness.
I'm more than happy to play this trade game every single opportunity that MVD gets, because not only are the sword hits painful for the Snake, but so are the friendly grenades. They might do less damage.
Yep, that has to be it. Yep.
That back air does plenty as Cola closes out the set, pops that handshake, and moves on into top 24 winners where, hey, let's be real, we all expected him to be.
That's right. He should be very proud of himself, too. I mean, again, that was a matchup that he kind of struggled with.
Cola's back, bro. Cola is back.
He told me about, these two
back and better than ever.
Matchup spread. I would say Roy would have a hard time with MBD Snake. Some of the other more, hands-on, a little bit slightly more aggressive.
I joined to a Cola.
Different story, but the fact that MBD is so strategic.
I know, right? Dude, Cola is really, Cola is back, bro. Cola is really back.
Until this point, he said it ran in line until it ran into me. Cola looking really good.
Let's check out the updated bracket so far.
And for good reason. But before we
Cola's already moving on to the winner side of bracket, while MVD is in losers. So but I think up next, I believe it has to be Goblin and Anathema. These are the two that might be coming up next. Because that's gonna be, and I think they're gonna be doing the losers qualifier for the top 16 after this one. But anyways, how's it going, Dark? This is gonna, dude, this is gonna be a crazy CEO bout right here. I don't know who's gonna. I think they're gonna be doing let's see. Yeah, I think they're going to be doing Anathema versus Goblin first, and I think after that one, they're going to be doing Riddles versus Fuzzix. Fuzzix, I mean. Man, I'm like mispronouncing their usernames. What the heck, man? Yo, I got one question. Do you think that the Buzz might win it back to back? Because he won last year's because he won last year's CEO as well. Alright. They're about to start very soon.
BetMGM is swinging for the...
Ah, come on! No more ads, please! Ugh. Jeez Louise, this always happens! I should've... Dog, I should've, like, I should've done something crazy. Matter of fact... Yeah, I don't want to risk it. I'll just have to stick with what I got. Gotta stick with what I have. All right. While this is while the ads are still going on, where I might just get something to eat, but I'm not gonna be using the camera. Yeah, I don't want you to see me stuff my face up for a bit, because that'll be like embarrassing for me. And anyways, when this is off, I think when these ads are over, we're gonna be checking it out. Because it's almost about to be time for the other for the second. Because it's almost time for the second half to begin. Any day now, any day now, any day. There we go.
Amazing, Rod, and I hope both you and everybody watching from home and out there in the audience is feeling just as good as I am, because these matches have been nothing short
Alright guys, we're back.
Fan-friggin-tastic. We just got finished with Cola versus MVD, which was absolutely fire. We saw Cola versus Arsenic earlier, and Spickles versus Mr. E was no different in terms of just delivering on the action. And up next, it ain't gonna be no different. We got Fusix and Riddles.
Oh man, oh man, oh man. Now, of course, Riddles has been making waves over here in the FGC side of things, doing really well in Street Fighter. Beat Jabali yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. And then, of course, who did he go against us a little bit before? NuckleDu, you said?
Yeah, he was over in Street Fighter 6 fighting NuckleDu and almost had it. I think it was Game 3 final round and everything. Like, Riddles is something else, man, when it comes to fighting games.
He is not to be taken lightly, bro.
Massive grinder, and everything that he does will accept nothing short of perfection. And Smash ain't no different. Gonna be starting off on the Terry against Fusix's Sheik. And actually, interestingly, I think Riddles might be the only non-American rep at this tournament, at least in terms of top players, right?
I think so. He might be the only one to come from Canada.
I can't think of any non-US at all, actually, in our top cut.
Yeah. Yep. Well, let's see if Riddles is going to hold it down for all the international homies out there. Looking really good as we kick off this match. Of course, Sheik, in our hearts, we want this character to be better than what she is. But here, as of late, we've seen players like, you know, Fusix and like a handful of others really start to pilot this character to top player efficiency. So, and of course, she's still very, very limited just with her damage output, especially going up against a character like Terry, down tilt being frame 6 and -6, one of the safer and more dangerous tools in this kit to put on percent, and that's going to do it right there.
Yeah, you cannot just hold shield in Terry's face. He's eventually going to put enough pressure on you that's all plus that he can poke you and kill you like we just saw right there. And that is, it's like you were saying, Rod, there's one thing that you can describe Terry as. It's definitely not lax damage output, no. But recovery, something that he definitely struggles with from time to time. And when it's linear like that, Sheik, her positioning, her speed is so fast that she can get out there. block Terry, make sure that he can't get back to stage okay, and look at what's going on right here. Okay, lasted a crack shoot, doing Riddles good.
That's right, man. It's leg day. You got to respect the legs, all right? Nice. And again, just putting on some of that tried and true, very cut and dry, Ellis, cut and dry as it can be for a Terry player damage. But of course, Fuzix still holding forward as well, too. Oh my goodness, into the back air. That's going to be enough to get it done.
And it just feels like this matchup is so annoying for Sheik because she does so much work, does so great at keeping, you know, walled out, off stage, stuck on the ledge, and then one hit from Terry and stuff happens. Nope, not quite going to get the drag down into the up smash, but Fuzix was trying to cook something up there.
Yes, a little off the mark though, but definitely shades of what's to come here pretty soon. Going to go for the up throw, nothing off the up air. But at 117% here and climbing with the gold meter, I can't help but to feel like the stock might be on borrowed time on Fuzix's side. No down tilt.
Feeling a little bit like Melee Puff versus Sheik, where like, okay, they can do the big move, and what is Sheik gonna do to punish?
That's right.
She doesn't really have that big, you know, all right, you whiffed in my face, now die move.
Yeah, you kind of just have to respect it. Whoa, wait a minute, but you're gonna have to respect this. Needles in it to Bouncing Fish. I think I'm starting to read the terrain here. I think the goal is to get Terry off stage, just exploit that recovery in a way that, you know, most characters like Sheik can do versus the fighting game characters in the cash. You know, you got moves that can nickel and dime them and constantly reposition them. You know, that's exactly what you need.
Yeah, exactly, Rod. Edge guarding is going to be the name of the game for Sheik because she ain't going to be finding kills in pretty much any other way except without great strife to do so.
Okay, match run spiral, a little out of control right here for Fuzix. There's immediate nair out of shield into the needles. Doesn't quite get anything off of it. And of course.
Oh, tries that burning knuckle there, and you know what? Second verse, same as the first, run it right back. And the second one connects right with Sheik's fragile jaw, sending her straight into the blast zone and sending Riddles up 1-0.
That's right, but you know what though? Making Riddles certainly work for that lunch money, I will say so. Of course, it was no easy feat, especially when Riddles knows I cannot afford to be off stage. You know, on stage, you know, even though Sheik is a lot faster than I am of a character, if we swing at the same time, or if I start to kind of lean into some of my DLC privilege, she's going to be in for a world of hurt. However, an area where my privilege doesn't quite work the same way as it does on stage is the off-stage gameplay. You know, we've seen Crack Shoot come through in a big way for him because, again, you constantly get hit by needles. It keeps pushing you out further and further away from the stage. That's where Fuzix really starts to shine.
Missing out on that down air, though, and that's going to give Riddles the escape attempt that he needed to, you know, get back on the ground for a little bit, get his feet underneath him, and then start fighting back once more.
Okay.
Despite the fact that Fuzix has been in control for the majority of this game, Riddles still the one with the damage lead.
That's right.
Quality rather over quantity has been the name of the game in this matchup.
Yeah.
For Riddles.
Maybe not who's swinging, you know, first or fastest, but who's swinging correct. See right now, both sides trying to keep it very, very even, but Riddles certainly wants to pull ahead here soon, and Fuzix is trying to hold forward as safely as possible to stop that from happening. But to go for the grenade, just giving himself some leverage, some coverage on the way back.
That's the auto cancel. You cannot punish that.
Oh, dang.
It is plus on block, Rod. One of the few things in this game that is truly plus instead of just, you know, like, okay, your options are more laggy than my minus frames are. But if Riddles is auto-canceling that power dunk right in your face, it is a trap. You cannot punish it.
Gotta respect it. Kind of goes back to what we talked about before. Just, again, moves where even though Sheik is as fast as she is, she's gonna have to respect a lot of what's going on. And yes, you gotta respect what just went down right there, man. To the top, Riddles looking powerful as ever.
Fuzix trying desperately to close out this first stock from Riddles. Trying to do it with that needle into Bouncing Fish, but the angle's all wrong, and Riddle's going to be able to get past him into center stage. And, okay, finally touches down after that extended advantage state, but an extended advantage state that doesn't KO. These characters are just too different from each other.
No, seriously, man. Big different. And Riddles right now showing us exactly why. Putting on massive amounts of percent. Okay, just the 1-2 hits on shield. Fuzix trying to play this one safe. Reading the terrain, checking his temperature. Of course, has him off stage. Crack Shoot, wonderful tech. Same can't be said for Riddles. Fuzix finally gets the stock on board for himself.
Oh, but it's just another burning knuckle. It's not quite enough to close it out like it was during game number 1. But a Sheik in the corner is an unhappy one, and she will not be escaping as Riddles finds another jab, this time, though, into the up B rather than the down B. And and that's another game gone. Looking to advance into top 24 with a 3-0 here.
That's right. And doing it in a very, very stylish way, man. Big shout out to, of course, Team Liquid. Loving that jersey. I was actually at DreamHack a couple weeks ago, and I ended up getting a Riddles, a Hungry Box, and a DeBuzz pin. They actually have chibi versions of themselves as pins. So I was like, oh, I'm putting this on the denim jacket immediately. I need people to know how I'm moving out here, right?
I was asking my manager, I was like, man, I don't get a chibi, and they were like, win a major, and I was like, okay, that's fair.
Fair enough, fair enough. It's not enough to coach the player that's going to win the major. They want you to actually get up there and do it, man. Ain't that messed up?
Ain't that the truth of it? And you know what? I can't really argue.
That's right.
I could never do what they do, and they are out there for a reason, like we always say. And Riddles out here trying to close this set out in the fewest games possible.
This might be our first 3-0, depending on how this one all shakes out. Fuzix still playing this one really well, all things considered, knowing exactly what needs to be done. You have to get Riddles off stage, and then you have to hope that he doesn't out-crack shoot your bouncing fish or something, you know what I'm saying? So it's still looking good. Gonna go for the jab right into the power dunk. Nice. Standing jab, just kind of chasing him down. Not giving him much here.
Been amazing from Fuzix so far. Just complete control, complete advantage state, but Riddles able to air dodge past the bouncing fish, and oh no. Fuzix can do everything right for a full minute, and then he gets down tilted once into the Buster Wolf, and Riddles is suddenly winning the stock, potentially right here.
Nice, and on top of winning, has a positional advantage here, or at least had it once upon a time. Doesn't even need the down tilt anymore. He's just coming through and asking the correct questions. Are you okay?
Whoa. Up B from Sheik actually winning out in that situation over the Burning Knuckle and giving Fuzix the space that he needed to set up for that back
this
air.
time,
That's gonna be
my
first stock, first blood of this game going his way.
This is my camera is not going to be on.
Riddle's just going to be able to cross him up into the jab, into the rising tackle for a stock of his own.
Right, the real one there that time. Spot dodge into the up tilt. That's just DLC stuff. Sorry, bro.
Man, I'm just like,
doesn't get anything off of the up
I checked the score right now, and it's now two games to 0. Fuzix is having like a hard time facing against Riddles.
I'm still kind of stuck on Fuzix going for footstool down air with Sheik. That was kind of cool. Unfortunately, it's Sheik, so he didn't get anything off of it.
As unfortunate as that is to see, Fuzix, of course, still playing very well. Survivability has to be intact right now. I mean, we're talking one solidly placed anything in the corner from Riddles could be enough to do it. Drag down, double back air, triple back air. Give me another one. Oh, he's just slightly off the mark with these bouncing fishes.
Oh, but Fuzix goes the wrong way with his bouncing fish, and that's going to let Riddles get back to stage nice and safely. Well, maybe. He
My
still
goodness.
not back up yet.
Almost had it there.
Dang,
okay, now he's on stage.
Getting full use out of this nair, too. Even just the drift away nair.
Still neck and neck. Oh, hold up.
Very difficult for Riddles to try to work around. Obviously not the strongest hitting move in the world, but definitely enough to make him rethink the game.
Oh.
Rethink it coming back onto the stage because bouncing fish taking no prisoners.
None whatsoever. Very well placed, very well played by Fuzix, and now Riddles, for the first time really in this set, fully on the back foot, but he's not going to stay there for long because all he does off that back foot is push off of it into that dash attack straight away for the stock.
Oh, yeah. 32%, 45 here, and climbing, starting to climb up right now, and nice, catching these a little bit more wild recovery options back onto the stage. I mean, again, that's kind of the nature of crack shoot, so it's not Riddles' fault, but Fuzix right here punishing it all the same. Oh, love that.
Oh.
Looking a little bit dangerous for Riddles right now, especially if Fuzix can put him off stage like he is right now. Might be able to combo into a KO, but the bouncing fish misses. Now Riddles, feet underneath him, has the opportunity to make use of the go mechanic at his disposal.
Okay, it's all a matter of win right now. Doesn't read
all depends on whether when he's the go meter or not.
No up tilt. He knows he's going to go for a lot more nairs out of shield, trying to find just an active something to challenge Fuzix in that regard.
Hit?
Look at after this, we'll look at Terry's hitboxes. We'll give each other nightmares.
There's people screaming in the crowd when Riddle's going for these Buster Wolves.
Oh.
He ain't screaming. He's calm, cool, and collected, and he's going to find that.
Okay, so I think I got game.
Second with Buster Wolf, so that he can put a point on the board and show that he can draw blood here too. He's fighting back.
There's a couple things I think in the narrative of a Sheik match that have to work in her favor for her to win. The first one is, you know, how well can she harass you off stage? We've seen that beautifully done. A couple of the bouncing fishes missed, but the ones that needed to connect definitely did at the 11th hour. The biggest one is, of course, can I out-frame out of my opponent? 90% of the time, Sheik is the fastest character on screen when it comes to swinging. But I think the key factor was Riddles knows my back's against the wall. I can actually just start swinging in a big way as Terry. And
Uh-oh.
have to respect it. Okay, if you swing too aggressive,
Kazuya Mishima.
safely and keep you back off stage. Fuzix, again, a masterclass on how to play Sheik. Let's see if he can do the same thing versus Kazuya, though.
Yeah, I agree perfectly with everything that you were saying there, Rod. However, Kazuya, the one character in the game really that frame data doesn't matter against because he's got so much intangibility, so much invulnerability, and so much ability to take those stocks.
My goodness.
That's right, man. I mean, you name it, he's got it. Of course, frame 8 on that God Fist. You know what comes after that, which is usually pain. However, Fuzix trying to, you know, apply the same sort of scenario that we've seen in the last game here. You know, getting these fighting game characters off stage and knowing that they're going to DLC their way back, waiting for them to expend that option, whether it's crack shoot, you know, whether it's an extra jump, and then going for the punishment accordingly. But glowing red right now, never a good sign versus Kazuya.
Now I got Wind God Fist there instead of Electric Wind God Fist. Probably not on purpose, but it set up for the situation that Riddles now found himself in, and this is something that like really sets Riddles apart from other Kazuyas. He drops combos. Everybody
This
does.
might be trouble
Nobody
for
can
Fuzix.
execute Kazuya perfectly. But Riddles, when he drops these combos, when he messes up the inputs, he's still ready to follow up with something else to keep that pressure up.
Yeah, I mean, that's what's most important, you know, making sure that you have options, you know, covering your poor coverage, you know, and
Last stock.
really applying that sort of layer mentality. Okay, this thing missed. What's
Max point.
with Kazuya, I almost imagine, you know, you kind of have a much easier task with that because if one of your intangible moves missed, guess what, brother? Just toss out another one.
100% correct. Something that I would actually like to see, because I just saw Riddles use the move. Tsunami Kick, I believe, is the reflector move. I want to see what happens if you Tsunami Kick Needles. Does Sheik just, like, explode? Well, Sheik does just explode.
Well,
we'll never get the chance to see that, because that's a 3-stock.
No.
Riddles, you know, drops one game with
That was-
Terry and decides
that was
not to
really
use
easy
the
for
move
Kaz-
any
for-
longer.
for Riddles.
He goes Kazuya, and
Really
he
easy.
absolutely destroys Fuzix in that 4th game.
Yeah, I think there are some avenues with the fighting game characters where you can kind of apply it to each and every one of them, all 4 of them, I guess. Oh, off stage, got to play this one a little bit more carefully. On stage, though, how you handle Terry is much different than how you handle Kazuya. Terry has that ability to stand on one side of the stage and fly directly at you. You can use crack shoot to break your zone. Those legs are going to eat most projectiles. But then you also, again, you have Buster Wolf. You have just everything that can really, you know, pilot Terry forward. Kazuya's a little different. He's like, look, I'm staying stationary. You want to get this job done, you got to come see me in the ring. Not a lot of characters can really no character can go toe-to-toe with Kazuya, but Sheik for sure ain't one of them.
Well, and that's how you beat Kazuya is you don't go toe-to-toe.
You don't do
You
it.
stay away from him, you wait for your opportunities, and then you keep him in disadvantage.
Gatorade, the world's most superior sports drink.
No! No more ads! No more ads! Alright. Taking a look at the updated bracket so far. Fuzix is in losers. Riddles is in winners. So that means one of them in pool 8-3 oh, hold up, that's one pool. Dang! One of them in pool 8-1, I mean. It's gonna have to qualify for top 24. And I believe when Stillos is done, I think when this set is done, you might be able to see the winner of these two. Henry Luma versus these two that are playing right now. So up next is Goblin and Anathema.
Not as the player at all. It's just kind of what you're.
They're on stage right now.
Like Roy. I think a lot of what Anathema brings to the table can certainly get up underneath Roy's skin and really make him work for that championship money he's fighting for.
I agree fully.
Here we
And
go.
we are going to find out shortly which one of these guys is going to be going into the top 24 winner side. because we're getting started right now on PS2. Now, I believe historically, and I'm going to have to fact check myself here in just a moment, that Anathema has won most of their recent sets, but I think overall Goblin has the set record.
Oh.
And, well, they are scrapping already.
No, seriously, man. Almost sending Anathema to the scrap yard. There's that standing jab right to the backer, and it is enough to get it done even on a big body like Rob. Anathema answered back in a very aggressive way. Immediately going for the up tilt. Quick frame 4 option up close. Nothing off the up smash, but I'm not surprised he went for that, of course. I think, you know, Roy, as scary as the character is on foot, very, very scary in the air, too. You're going to see a lot of nair and a lot of short hop fair. You know, you got a move that can cover that space we're trying to jump into. Why not go for it?
And Anathema having a very difficult time covering space because Goblin just immediately dealing with Gyro every time it comes out. Again, Gyro pops out, and he's going to, instead of getting away from it, he's going to sit in place and parry it so that Anathema can't pick it back up and make use of it.
Yes. Again, it's just all about how you approach certain characters like this, especially characters that have a lot of tools at their disposal, like Raw. Oh my goodness.
My gosh.
Had a lot of tools once upon a time. Unfortunately, without, you know, I think the biggest
Dude,
tool for all
Goblin
characters
is killing it right now.
stocks. Anathema down to his final. Goblin looking just powerful as ever, holding forward with these running F tilts. Standing jab, fair. Again, Rory 101 stuff. Head full of laser, though. I'm curious to see what Anathema's going to do.
There's the F smash.
Game number 1. Bars, bars, bars.
Bars, 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 and Anathema gonna maybe take a trip to the bar, drink away his sorrows after a game like that.
Yeah.
Gotta figure out something else, and he does not look happy either. Steven sitting in that chair on the right side.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be particularly fond of how that one wrapped up, but the best thing about CEO is that, well, many of the best things, but, you know, for Ultimate's sake, you know that most of these matches will be best of 5 throughout the majority of the weekend.
Oh, yeah.
So, you know, none of that best of 3 stuff. We certainly want these players fighting tooth and nail for the money that they think they deserve, for that championship belt they think they deserve. Let's see how game number 2 is gonna go. And Anathema needs to show me some adjustments here and fast, man, because he definitely got melted down at the scrapyard in that last game.
Well, and I gotta issue a correction too, because I was
Nice
mistaken
two-frame.
on their set count too.
Talk to me, bro.
Their set count is 13-1 in Goblin's favor. That is not pretty.
Jesus Christ. Jeez, man. Well,
Or 13-2 rather, with Goblin winning the last 2 in a row as well. Like it ain't pretty.
Okay.
And it's looking like he's adding another tick to that W column.
all right, well, let's see if we can maybe rewrite history. I mean, it's never too late, of course. Anathema very well posed to do that. Just has to figure out how to outbox Roy, which is a sentence I know it sounds crazy on paper, but I think Rob definitely has the toolkit to do it. Down to, as you can see, getting it done. Has him off stage. Now, of course, not enough to get it done center stage. Going to have to get it done out there in the blast zone. Laser forcing the high recovery. Low back to the ledge. Don't touch my shield, yo.
Looking for a fair there as Goblin tries to recover back to stage, but Goblin just consistently beating out everything Anathema goes for. Steven being so unsuccessful in every endeavor that he begins. Quick nair off of 0%, going to do a whole lot more damage. And the side B landing, you are going to eat a hefty punish for this one.
Coming soon right here to a stream near you. There's another side special. Smart on him to go for a multi-hitting option on
How's it going, JC?
You know Goblin's always standing over you or something.
Man,
a little too close to you.
Goblin is really
tearing
it up.
Way back down, but as it stands right now in terms of stock leads, Goblin's looking phenomenal.
And even when Goblin serves himself up on a
oh my gosh!
Anathema, he whiffs that grab right in his face. I'm honestly starting to wonder if maybe this is more of a mental block than a player diff, because Anathema just
my goodness!
Starting to show signs of life.
No tech.
That gyro spike off the stage there at least puts a point on the board
no
this time
tech.
around. Might be able to bring it to a last stock situation.
We'll see, man. He's definitely not to work for that money. Because Goblin's not relinquishing anything for free right now. There's the down tilt. Frame 5 jab again. Always just there to check the temperature in the corner. Not exactly sure what Rob's quickest options are out of shield, but I think for the most part, the goal is to not be caught in the corner, so you have to think about it.
Rob's quickest options out of shield might be like shield grab. He does not have much at his disposal. Maybe down tilt if I had to put a real guess out into the world. But he does not have a lot of great options in that situation. And, in that situation is the one that Goblin pulled out. An up smash in the corner, catching Anathema. closing out game number 2 with just about the same amount of swiftness as game number 1.
That's right. Goblin, I think he's understanding the assignment. You know, Anathema's starting to fight back a little more. I hate that it's coming at the courtesy of him being down 2 games, but he knows that he's starting to wake up.
I'm like, dude, when I face against a Rob, I have like problems against him. It's hard to face. I mean, it's hard as a sword player. It's really hard to face Rob.
And then I'm going to say, okay, it might be Goblin's Roy that's going to get it done. So,
but I think you just gotta play extra patient if you wanna get that matchup.
He has 189 recorded sets against Epic Gabriel.
189?
189 recorded sets against Epic Gabriel. It is 110 to 79 for those of you curious at the record in Gob's favor.
Whoa!
Rob, in case you thought otherwise.
Wow. Okay. Well, he definitely knows. When it comes to Rob, I slay these characters. All right. And he's doing it right now in a big way, but the job ain't done right yet. Anathema just has to figure out a way to get back onto the ground, and certainly a task easier said than done. Took a lot of damage, and just trying to start with something, anything. Of course, it's not going to be a big hit. It's usually going to come at the courtesy of either a down tilt or that frame 4 up tilt to really put some damage on the board for himself, but it just feels like in this matchup, instead of being proactive, he's just being reactive. And there are points and times in the matchup to go for those 2 things. But when it comes to Roy, you got to be proactive, man. You don't want to react to everything he's doing.
No, he's just too fast. He's got too much coming at you at any given
My
point.
goodness.
Or you just can't react to all of it, or you're going to get overwhelmed. You got to pick and choose your moments where you go for stuff like that. But this game number 3, looking a lot better for Anathema. He's keeping it a lot more even at the start here. Landing Nair, gonna pop Goblin up high, and
nice parry.
Landing, but Goblin's able to get away with it. He's getting away with murder, but he's not getting away with that jump because Anathema gets
the zombie. And
again, we didn't.
The zombie is real.
You know, when Roy or Goblin was getting very jump happy with short hop Nair, or you know what I'm saying, any of those sort of options. But he now knows if I get him in the ledge, there's a good chance he will always go for the high recovery back on or the jump off the ledge into some sort of aerial. Let me be positioned properly and get that stock taken. There's Double Edge Dance, angling it up, taking a page out of Cola's book, wanting to play the floor is lava versus Rob, and I don't blame him.
Yeah, I feel like as Ultimate has gone on, the Roys have stopped doing the down angle double edge dance, except for like very niche situations where they want a lingering hitbox to cover like a get up.
Very good.
Than that, at low percents, they're angling that up because they want to
nice parry
in the air so they can juggle you and do a billion damage to you and then back air you for the kill.
That's right. You talk about playing to your opponent's weakness.
He almost had, dude, like he's almost out of juice there.
Figuring that out here. There's that jab right to the back here. You know how it goes, man. But still in the deficit. Anathema right now knows how to hold on to this lead. Curious to see what he's going to do to expound upon that idea, though.
Oh boy.
Put Goblin in a bad spot, but Anathema trying to checkmate him in the wrong spot. There's a bishop on the diagonal, and your queen is gone.
Uh-oh. Ending jab.
Oh boy.
Nothing off the upper sour there that time, and tilting up the F smash. Again, he just knows he's going to jump in on me, try to beat him before he even gets back onto the ground.
Back throw here. No, up, down throw? That was weird.
Oh boy.
Matchup spaghetti right there. He better put the put it away, bro. Okay, one more stock right here on both these 2 players' behalf. Anathema, of course, 134%, starting to bleed out. There's a lot of laser online. Let him
almost. Oh, like he almost had the He almost had the 2 frame there.
Find some way out of this corner. Goblin now in control of the gyro. Gonna toss him up into it. No, actually just lets it come back down for the extra damage. Anything Roy's got will here, even jab
game set and match.
As Goblin connects.
A clean 3-0 for Goblin.
Moving on into the later parts of bracket once again. And, you know, one of the few remaining reps in this bracket for the home territory, the CFL crew.
So that
Goblin,
means
of course, always doing it big for those guys.
Anathema's in losers.
Goblin, you know, he's just one of the few.
Well, Goblin advances.
You know, one of the more outspoken players that can really hold it down and let the world
know
he's holding it down.
Dude, that was
on Twitter, or he's letting his game
that was crazy.
Goblin
that was
like
completely crazy.
This might be a stream for the Roys. It's what it's feeling like this week.
Last one for top 24 is going to be.
You know, I've definitely, and you as well, and a lot of other people, we've proven battle tested that we can, you know, commentate long.
Stilios versus. It's gonna be like Henry Luma versus the winner of.
And Goblin, of course, is kind of speed running our way through this.
And Stilios.
You know, we as commentators get put through our paces from time to time, but we get the occasional set like, you know, Riddle's Fusix or or Cola versus Arsenic, or Goblin versus Anathema, where it's just wall-to-wall action the entire time. They are.
That's what they call me.
No more ads, please. Please, no more ads. It's either going, so let's see. There's going to be a lot. There's going to be a. This tournament is not even over just yet. It's. Alright. No answer just yet. No answer just yet. Let me check the, hold on, let me check this. So, yep, so far, Nave, let's check the results. So far, Nave is already, is advancing to losers top 16, while Turtles is eliminated from the bracket. He did a good run, and this was a game 5. My goodness. A clean, solid 3-0 for Mr. E. So he advances to losers top 16. While Ranger is out, he's double eliminated. So, and I think for Cola, and yeah, for a recap, Cola defeated, like I said, Cola defeated MVD, so he's in losers. We already know that Anathema and Goblin was refusing each other, so Goblin moves on and Anathema's in losers. But no updated bracket so far. So I think this is gonna be off stream, but I believe Epic Gabriel is gonna be facing the winner of Arsenic or Don Quavius. So that's gonna be oh my goodness, Don Quavius already won. My gosh. But no answer from Stilius or Ave. That's a bummer.
Loki, the TVA Loki, because it's just a jacket and a dress shirt, so it's a mad easy one.
You gotta like slick your hair back and down so you get the Tom Hiddleston do.
Oh man, I don't know. I see the problem is I got this big forehead, so if I slick this down,
hold on, let me
yeah. Oh, send a short downtime. Okay, so we're gonna throw it to a break. Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, it seems like we're waiting for the bracket to catch up so we can get, I think, one more match before we close out the block and pass it off to the next set of commentators. So we're gonna go to a very, very short break. So please don't go anywhere. It's gonna be less than 3 minutes. I promise. We'll be right back. Keep it right here. VG Bootcamp.
This always happens. There's still I think it might be a game 5 on that game. On that set. Hold on. Whoa! It was a game 5. Dog. Stilios won that game. Obvious double eliminated. Now he's gonna be against Henry Luma, and North gonna be against Henry Luma. This is, dude, this is crazy. This is crazy. Oh my gosh. "45 seconds. "30 seconds.
Where my game is at? Put your controllers up. This is Mortal Kombat.
Everybody in chat is really. Everyone in chat is really crazy. Not gonna lie, but I ruined him his last. I did to him his last. You're not the only one who missed last, Nick. You're not the only one. Did we get debated or something?
What's going on, everybody? We are back. CEO Daytona, day number 2, man. It's Rod is last, and we are here with our final match of the block. It's hard to believe.
Here we go.
We are finally here at this match, but I guess time flies when you're having fun and commentating one of your favorite games.
And we have certainly been having fun with all the bombastic sets throughout this block. So it's a little bit sad that it has to come to an end, but it's got to come to an end at some point. We were waiting on the result of Stelios taking on Ave. And that seems like, you know, based on empirical evidence, that it went in Stelios' favor in that Game 5. And so Stelios, Pirate and Mythra player, I believe from Central Florida, if I'm not mistaken, but I could be wrong there.
This is
taking on Henry
totally
Lula,
different.
Rob from St. Louis,
New,
who famously coach Uzomba.
Dude. New gamers that I've never heard before. New players I've never heard before. This is what I love to. This is what I love to see. This is what I love to see. New players in new players in events that really makes my day. It really makes my day.
Second.
Yeah, alongside the legendary Penn Island.
That's right. That's right. So. End up getting second, so certainly knows the way around a stream setup or two. Not unfamiliar with this terrain at all. However, with this being the last match of the evening, I can't help but to feel like both of these two players are going to show us something that we haven't seen before.
Yeah, now Aegis Rob is an interesting matchup because it is the dictionary definition of volatile. Obviously, Aegis ever ends up off stage. Rob has so many tools to just, you know, bink. Straight into the blast zone, you know, gyro, fair, back air, down, whatever.
Oh, excuse me.
But
dang it.
On stage, especially when Mythra's out to play, it is so difficult for Rob to find any sort of footing. But you know what? Never mind. Rob doesn't need to find footing when he can just dash in off a round start and get that dash attack into a fair.
When he can just do things like this, it becomes very difficult for the other side to exist, man. And as it stands right now, yeah, oh my God.
Oh,
okay, so
what?
Not quite double toss.
Yeah, not quite, but did a lot of that in doubles yesterday, so I'd imagine we should see that a lot more here in singles, since there's, you know, just less commotion to break up your fun.
And, apologies, Stelios is not CFL, SFL.
SFL.
My apologies. But Luma, like I said, St. Louis, so we got about the maximum distance between homes that we can get as Stelios
almost had that zombie there.
Low and still making it back thanks to that ray of punishment past Luma.
There it is, and switching off right here from Mythra to Pyra, looking to get this stock done, but unfortunately, they're the ones getting done up right now. Yeah, you know you ain't coming back from that. Go ahead and get down into that blast zone. And let's go ahead and reset this, man. Henry Luma kind of giving us that less is more sort of mentality. It's so easy.
Can't make it out of that one.
Fight that, you know, Mythra and Pyra brings.
Oh.
In reality, you got to get these two ladies off stage.
Back hit of Nair into the up air there from Henry Luma. Gonna set up beautifully for this chase into the corner. Got Mythra in an optimal position, but unable to close it out. No gyro at his disposal either, and now it's got to land past a sharking Pyra. One of the most difficult things in the game, but you know what, Rob?
Oh, nice parry, but...
He just chuckles.
No, that's it.
Oh, my...
More than chuckling right now, man. My man is hysteric right now. Tackling if you...
Oh, my gosh, I hate to see it!
This is looking...
Oh, my gosh!
Yeah, you see... Out of shield, especially when Rob is up close, down tilting.
Oh, no.
Wait a minute.
Way. Stelios just been unable to escape disadvantage basically through the entirety of this game. Staring down the barrel of a 3-stock unless he can get something happening here, but a down throw mashes out quick enough to avoid the up tilt at the very least.
Oh, yeah. Nice. There's the snipe right there.
Body block.
Up.
Nice, nigga. That's how you know he is not
dang
with Pyra and Mythra. You know, a lesser player would have went out there and tried to hit Mythra, and then of course would have resetted her. There's a good chance she may have been able to come back, but he said, nah, body block, bro. It's done.
Done and dusted. A 3-stock to open up the set. Quite possibly the worst thing that can happen to you.
That was, dude.
But Luma,
I'm gonna be honest, this
having a great time up here on
was
the stage,
crazy.
Looking to make his way into top 24.
I mean, the way that he just took out Rob, the way that he took out Pyra and Mythra.
Sometimes we can play the game.
Absolutely.
That was.
Definitely got the skills to pay some bills.
That was so. That was, dude. That was so hard to see, bro. Oh yeah.
There you go. Now you
got dunked.
Here we go.
Just got dunked.
And I am very curious to see how this one is going to shake out. Now, of course, there's always the game 1 blues. Then game number 2 is like, okay, either one side is going to start the steamroll or the other side is going to rise to the occasion and adapt. As it stands right now, Henry Luma, pretty good. Love these nairs in the corner, too. Again, move pretty big, pretty slow, but very, very safe on shield.
Oh, nice combo.
A lot of damage off the bat. Going to be able to continue this train thanks to that quick little down tilt off of the ill-advised side beyond shield, but a wrong way pivot grab. That might have been a snapback issue on a controller because I'm not sure where he was grabbing otherwise.
No, that's facts, man. Okay, going to go for the down throw. Of course, has the corner control on ready, but just can't quite find the right hit.
All these
nice back air.
Starting to get punished. Not letting him get away with landing for free aggressively. Stelios getting that big Pyra back air and only at 80%, so a prime opportunity to move into this real estate and get some extra credit going.
Has a little bit of a lead, so they're probably going to start playing the Nair out of shield game, which isn't the worst thing in the world to do. Down tilt, of course, being another strong party starter in Mythra's toolkit, but who cares about starting a party when you can't even get back on stage? You can't even get into it. 102% here.
Oh my goodness.
Nice. We're seeing a lot of these backers just trying to step out a potential overextension from Mythra, but it is Pyra right now. She's ready to trade.
Yeah, Luma looking for something, anything that will kill here. Doesn't want to deal with this first stock Stelios any longer, but gonna have to keep dealing with it. Stelios lands on the ground, up smashes for the big second stock take.
Oh,
dang.
Trying to silence the audience right there. Immediately shutting it down with that down air.
You know SFL's out in force here at CEO.
No, that's facts, man. Like, we are definitely in their stomping grounds. We are a guest in their house.
Fair connects. Luma looking for a setup here. Catches the landing
with
rotor arms and is an inch away from evening this game up despite the massive start that Stelios got up to.
Oh, yeah, just chiseling away here every so slightly, but again, I can't help but to feel like, yeah, that stock is up out of here, man. Again, you give Rob that opportunity just to really make that magic happen for themselves, and you know how it all unfolds. Now, has a head full of
man, Rob, dude, Henry Luma's really, really kind of, oh my.
Some of these options out of shield, especially when you're boxing up against Rob. Down tilt and up tilt, hell, even just the standing jab, it's really hard to answer back against that.
Hold up. Hold up.
That tilt connects, puts Stelios off stage again, and everything is gone wrong for this SFL Pyra Mythra player, Rod. Still has the opportunity to snatch victory from the jaws of defeat, but the fact that he's even in that situation when he was up 3 stocks to 1, that is a terrifying thing. Grab F throw, might be able to get an edge guard here. Oh, commits a little.
I thought I was going for that spike, bro.
Another F throw gonna keep this set up rocking.
Oh yeah, nothing off the up tilt.
Don't choke!
A short hop, something out of the
Oh, he done choke. He done choke. He done choke.
So much pressure being exerted from Luma the second he got his feet back underneath him, and look at him smiling there. Got back on stage, started throwing out those down tilts, and then pushed Stilios into the
I
corner.
thought for a second we were gonna get game right there. It was gonna be one game all.
Smiles.
They both are.
They didn't even.
They're having a great time up here.
Oh well, it is what it is. It is what it is.
Here at CEO, man, you playing on stream right now. All your friends and family and loved ones get to watch you do your thing. Nothing wrong with that. Rob right now still looking like the character to beat. Pyra Mythra, of course, not a bad character by any stretch of the imagination. Just got to work these routes a little differently here. Would like to see them maybe harass how big of a target Rob is and maybe expound upon no hitbox, not recovery off stage. I mean, usually in a way to maybe like circumvent that, we usually see Rob go for the high recovery up because most characters just can't get up there and chase him. But you can figure out how to get that done. You can really expound upon how big of a target he is.
Running it right back to small battlefield is the choice made by Stilios. And, you know, especially given how that game started off, I can't disagree. Damage already slightly in the favor, but we've already seen how Rob can just, you know, doesn't matter the percent, will snatch that stock regardless, and he's looking to do it here. Good job keeping that shield up. You do not want to drop that in the face of the bear.
No, you definitely do not. Sometimes it's in your best interest just to run up and hold shield. Yeah, up tilt. Oh, he said it's getting raised a little higher right there. Any higher, and that's going to be a stock. Okay. Reverse nair that time. Getting a little too overzealous with these aggressive options on the way down.
Close.
Sometimes
very close.
Not what you need. Now there are times you need
a scary situation here for the first stock.
Versus Pyra, you want to keep that few and far between.
Nice. Down smash and sends Pyra off the screen. Stilios on the back foot, needs this stock here, gonna try to do what he could not do during the previous game and kill Luma off this right side. Blast zone, unsuccessful once again. Luma gets his feet underneath him.
Okay.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, finally was able to get that stock taken and even.
Man, I almost got drowsy for a second there.
What you want to do is really allow one side to pull away with the lead.
Okay, finally gets that rapid jab off. Now an opportunity for Stilios to shark underneath Rob, get some damage going. 40% onto him though. Oh,
nice.
Gyro into his face for the rapid jab too. Stilios playing so smart at these low percent, so conservative, and yet so aggressive at the same time.
Some of that DLC privilege coming through and to pay off. Henry Luma looking good. Stilios looking really good as well. But yes, this is what I was talking about before. You know, again, Rob, you know, he has great recovery options, you know, when they're not being contested. If you have a character that can make him pay for leaving his feet.
Oh, nice.
You know, you certainly want to look into that just a little bit
more.
Oh,
it was close.
I think we're seeing it now.
Yeah, absolutely. Looking for that back air off the top platform, or the side platform rather. On
there's a gyro.
Got him in the corner again, and this is where Luma's been.
Oh my goodness! That has to be a true combo.
One stock away from closing this out, and yet another.
That has to be a true combo.
Can Luma do it?
I've never seen anyone do that before.
Time too. I was like, dang, there's the gyro. There's no way he's going to get up into it, and then pop him right up. Whoa! Wait a minute. One stock a piece right here.
Stilios,
yeah, for the look. Stilios has to figure this out. Okay, gets one there. There's fair.
Gotta figure out a way to deal with Rob's just harassing options, especially in the air or on the ground too. Really, like that down tilt has been a huge problem for this Aegis the entire duration of the set. Catches the tech roll in though, down tilt up air into the nair. We getting some nice damage going, Rod. Got to do more than get damage, especially against Rob.
Oh, he's getting. Oh my goodness gracious!
Okay, a false finish.
That was a good combo, but did not get the kill.
Nothing off the up tilt. Just in case they decided to go for short hop there and land on top of Rob. That would be ill-advised. There's an up tilt, up air, not enough.
Bad spot, but Stilios going to be able to get out of it the old-fashioned way. Aggressive landing, comes down with the nair, and is now underneath Rob. I think that's exactly where you want to be.
Okay.
So scary.
Okay, that was smooth. They're on the way down.
Oh, he doesn't have a gyro.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Dude, absolutely.
Definitely it.
Gonna close it out right there in a big way.
Stelios did a good run.
Down here in
He did an excellent run.
The way you want to see a stream like this, or excuse me, a set like that. You know,
Oops,
kind of
wrong one, wrong switch.
Two players, you know, the camaraderie, the level of respect, you know, there. And again, Rob, a character that ain't going.
I might do the look. Guys, I might do the rest of the watch party, but I got like stuff to do, and I'm almost feeling drowsy, and that's almost feeling drowsy. I'm almost like got myself a little bit.
No matter, or actually, basically, as long as this game lasts.
No, but dropped out for a bit.
Until the next Smash game comes out, whenever that is, if that's in 10 years, 100 years, 1 year, we'll still be seeing Pyra and Mythra, and we'll still be seeing Rob. So, get used to it.
Yeah, no doubt about that, man. And we'll be seeing y'all later on. I think with that in mind, we're actually going to throw it to a quick commercial break last as always.
All right, we're gonna have to stop this off. We're gonna stop the watch party for just a bit. Now I might be on stream for top 8 tomorrow, but if there's like a schedule changing and all this stuff, then then we might be able to do this late. I think we might just look at another event, because I know Evo is not one of them. So I think the next one, I believe, would have to be on the 6th of July. Yeah, it's gonna be on the 6th of July. So we're gonna be seeing Aklo, other people there too. There's gonna be like there's gonna be like other people that are gonna be doing ultimate singles as well. So it all depends on whether they've whether this is done. But I don't even know if they're gonna be doing it at. I don't even know if they're gonna be doing that event. So it's gonna be it's like a 2-day event. 2-day events is gonna it's a 2-day. Yeah, it's gonna be a 2-day event. And it's gonna be at the Gritty and Gateway. One of them might be the champion over there, but I think that's gonna be it, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate everyone who stopped by the stream today. I am gonna be posting more VODs and ranked match videos on YouTube. So if you are new around here on YouTube, feel free to like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Just keep an eye out for those online bracket VODs and the Matchbox ranked matches VOD very soon. Also, for the people who are on Twitch, thank you so much for stopping by. Feel free to give your boy a follow if necessary, and if you haven't even, and also subscribe as well. It'll help out the channel even more. And also be sure to check me out on Discord. Discord is when you can be part of the training room. Well, there is some new updates from the training room, and everything else is gonna be just like that. So, yep, that's gonna be it, guys. That's going to be just it. Anyways, I hope you guys have an awesome day. We're gonna be raiding on out of here, and I think I know who to raid. Let's go ahead and raid my friend Core. She is playing some Final Fantasy online. Great start. Alright guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Really appreciate everyone who stopped by the stream. If we do another watch party for next week, we might see. If not, I don't know. I might be busy. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys maybe next week. Take care, everybody. Be safe. And enjoy Core Stream.